And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh&Fit Podcast After Hours. This show enjoying Candace Owens and a bunch of lovely ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go. Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This time.
And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh&Fit Podcast After Hours. This show enjoying Candace Owens and some lovely ladies in the panel. We're just going to get right into it, man.
Might as well,
We
bro.
might as well. Chris, you got a quick announcement, then we'll get right into it. Go ahead.
Candace Owens. Next. Thank you, Chris. One of the best ones.
Everybody hype in the chat. They're like, damn, Chris ain't talking. Let's go. All right, cool.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and start introducing the lovely ladies on the panel. We'll start right here on the couch.
Yes.
What is your name?
What's up? It's your girl, Kay Hollywood.
Kay Hollywood. Is that your government name?
Is that my government name? No, it's not my government name.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Broad County in the house.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an educator, and I'm also a rapper. So I educate and I rap.
When you say educator, like, are you a teacher?
TMI.
What?
TMI. You in my business? Why you in my business like that?
Well, I mean, that's the point of asking the question. We're
No,
trying
I'm
to
not
figure
a teacher. I'm an assistant.
An
So I
assistant
assist.
teacher.
No, I assist, yes.
What special ed?
No, seriously, yes. No, seriously, yes. Special needs. The SC department, yes.
Okay, so you're an
No,
assistant teacher.
seriously,
You're an
yes.
assistant teacher in special needs.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just guessing, man.
No, I'm dead serious.
I know.
What do you rap about?
I be rapping, I be trapping, I be working while they shit. I be rapping about working.
See, Candace, this is a problem.
God damn. Okay. Relationship status.
I'm single.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Cool. What about you? What about you?
Wait. No.
You know what?
That was spicy, man.
Hold on. You know what? Just to be fair, you're right. You're a rapper. Give us a bar real quick to show your skills.
All right. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. We in the fresh in the fitness, about to do what it do. We in this shit and we vibing and we riding into. And I'm my building with the bitches into. Oh, we in the crew and we vibing with this shit. Like I'm in the building and we vibing and we riding and we hey Candace, what's up? You had to bring the attention.
Candace,
back to Candace.
yes or no?
She's amazing.
Yes or no?
I think it's great. I love the confidence right away. She jumped into it, which means that she's looking for somebody to see her. Potentially, you can take off. You never know when your moment is. I'm for real. I thought that was cool.
Thank you, Candace.
Valid.
What's your name?
Alexis.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. How old are you, Alexis?
24.
Where are you from?
Broward County.
Ooh.
Sunrise,
Okay.
Florida. Yes.
Sunrise. Okay. What do you do for work?
Specialize in crimes against children.
Remember?
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. But not for. It's okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna put. I know what it is. Okay.
Gotcha.
Highest education level completed.
Bachelor's, but I'm doing my master's right now.
Okay. In.
Forensic psychology.
Okay. Relationship status.
Year and a half.
Boyfriend, right?
Taken.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Body count.
5.
God damn. Okay, I'll write that down too. Thanks, Chris. All right. What about you? What's your name?
My name's Johnny.
Hey, y'all.
I'm sorry?
My name's Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, or AJ for men who don't feel comfortable calling me that.
Wait, Johnny with a J-O-H.
JONNI.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that your government?
No,
Oh, okay. How old are you?
27.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Do you live here now or you're just visiting?
I live here now.
Okay, what do you do for work?
I rap. I am in the hair industry. I'm in the real estate wholesale market. I'm also I do a lot actually.
So hair, real estate, wholesale,
Yeah.
and you rap.
Yeah, and storage units as well.
You own storage units? Or
I buy
lease
storage
them?
units on auction and I resell everything out of them.
Okay, so you you real estate, wholesale those. Okay.
Yeah.
Highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay. And then relationship status?
I'm married.
Married?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How long you been married?
We got married about 8 months ago. We've been together for about 3 years.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. What does he do?
He is he does digital marketing online as well as wholesale real estate as well as I'm sorry. As well as the storage units is what I was trying to say. He's the one who's got me into storage units.
Okay. And then real quick, what's your highest education level completed?
Some college.
Okay.
I'm like Kanye.
All right. What about you?
Does he like your hair?
Huh?
Your husband?
Actually, normally I wear black or like, more natural color hair, but like I'm on a podcast where it's millions of people and I need to sell my shit, so I'm wearing green hair.
Makes sense.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. What about you? What's your name?
I'm Summer. I'm 27. I'm an OnlyFans model, and I fight for celebrity boxing.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Okay. And you said you do OF on a celebrity boxing?
No, I do OnlyFans modeling that is managed, and I'm also signed to celebrity boxing for this year's South Florida Showdown fight.
Oh, wow.
So you box other celebrities?
Yes.
Okay. And then you said you're OnlyFans model that's signed, or you sign people?
Yes, I'm currently signed to Fans Launch. Shout out to Lex.
Okay. So you're the creator
Lex.
then? You're
Yes.
the content creator.
Remember
Okay.
Lex?
sir.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
What is just a question?
Yeah.
What is celebrity boxing?
So celebrity boxing is whenever you're chosen to fight another celebrity, and I'm about to go on and fight one of Howard Stern's people, Tan Mom.
Okay. I think I do know Tan Mom.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
And Candace, if you got a question or whatever,
Yeah,
just
no,
jump in.
I just
Yeah, just jump in
remember
whenever.
what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I'm about to start majoring in health science at Broward College.
Okay. So you're pursuing your BA.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay? Relationship status?
I am booed up
Okay. How long y'all been together?
for 3 months.
3 months.
Says boot up, bro.
Fantastic.
Hey, Fresh, be careful, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm chilling, bro.
I know you guys see these muscles, but bang.
Okay.
I said rolls. No, you know, like when you box when you roll?
You said so you're in college now, right? But did you do, how many years have you done so far?
I just started.
You just, okay. All right. What about you?
Anola Blaze. I am 26 years old.
Okay. Where are you from?
Michigan.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I am a mom and I
She
do
belongs to the
OnlyFans.
streets. Wait, you've been on before, right? Oh, yeah. She's been on before.
Wait, a mom and what?
OnlyFans.
Okay. Those are 2 different jobs. Okay.
Yeah.
Highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
Wait, where's the dad?
He gone.
Not in the picture.
That ain't Fresh.
Wait,
Damn, fresh.
hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Is he black?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That explains
Yo, no flash. No flash. Nigga, gone. Where's the milk, nigga? Where's the milk? Gone. Sorry. Can I help it?
You know what they say when you go black? You become a single mom. What?
Yo.
You never heard that?
Oh my god.
No.
Very sad.
Oh,
Very,
shit.
very sad.
Okay, anyway.
You
What's
never
your
go
name?
back.
My bad. What's your name?
Hey y'all! I am Sabella Reese.
Into the mic, please.
Say it one more time.
Sabella Reese.
Into the mic.
Sabella Reese?
Reese.
Okay,
yes.
now we can hear you.
Is that your government?
Celery.
No.
Oh.
Chris said celery?
Celery. I heard celery.
I said Sabella.
Sabella.
Oh,
Yes.
Sabella.
Get it right.
Sabella.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
And that's your, okay.
It's
That's,
not my government, no.
oh, okay.
But I'm 29. I'm
Okay.
from Denver, Colorado.
Denver, okay.
Yes. I'm a central dom and a financial dom. I'm a dancer and a licensed sexologist.
Financial dom?
Mm-hmm.
What does that
What
mean?
does that mean?
I take people's money.
Oh, okay.
That's a fantastic. Yo, next time I rob a nigga, I'm a financial dog. Hey. As a bank robber, like I'm a financial dom.
Well, she did dominate something.
Yeah,
the money.
okay, goddamn.
How did you come up with Sabella Reese? What's it? Is it like Sabella first name, Reese
So,
second name, or is
to
it?
be completely honest,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Just put my
to be
toes there.
completely honest, my ex came up with Sabella. But Reese, I'm in love with Della Reese from Harlem Nights. So I was just like in love with her. Like to this day, I love her. So that's how I came with the Reese part.
Cool.
So, and I'm chocolate, so it was kind of like if it.
Chocolate girl.
Wait, question. You said you're a dancer. In Miami, that could mean many different things. Are we talking like pop lock in a club, or are we talking about like a stripper?
I'm a B girl. Yeah, I'm a B girl. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a dancer. I'm a stripper.
Okay.
Yes. I work
All
at the
right.
office.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
At where?
The office, bro.
Oh shit.
Hands up. Pockets up.
Yeah. Now I know what she means. She dancing and robbing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. God damn.
I'm legally robbing.
Oh wait.
I'm legally robbing.
Oh my God. The office?
It's a hood, bro.
For the audience out there, that's the hoodest strip club in
Nuts.
Miami.
It is nuts. No
What's
way.
worse than the
It
office?
is nuts.
No, what is
Booby
worse than the
trap.
office?
Taboo.
Booby trap.
Hell
No.
no. Hell no.
If you're talking about, if you're talking about
Mad ghetto.
Yeah.
Sexy Lady Cabaret.
Where is that? Nobody knows about that.
It's on 79.
It's on far away land. Nobody knows about
It's on
that. In the office,
That's
booby
on
trap,
Blanca.
going
But-
11.
But I mean, I work at the big clubs too. But
always the
the
office in
hoodest
G5.
ones, honestly, G5 is not hood.
That's what a gunshot
G5
Yeah,
is
the
not
office and
hood.
G5 are the hoodest ones.
Yeah.
man.
No.
All right. Anyway,
Not crazy.
highest education level completed.
Some college.
Okay,
but
so high
mostly
school
self-taught.
completed, and then did you get your associates or no?
No, yes, I did.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Relationship status.
She don't even know.
Situationship.
Okay. All right.
Yes, situationship.
Like, are you exclusive to him?
Yes, kind of.
Yeah, that's no.
Nah, man.
She belongs to the streets.
Yes.
Yeah, you do, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm a good girl. No, I'm a good girl. I do. I'm exclusive to him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, we had to. Bruh. All right.
Exposed.
What about you?
I'm Candace,
Welcome
not
back.
Owens.
Okay.
The OnlyFans Candace.
Oh, the only man.
This one ain't on OnlyFans, so she's right about that.
How old are you?
26.
You spell with an A or an I?
It's with a K, only one, and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I am from Texas, from Dallas. Kind of.
Okay.
Is that your real name, by the way, Candace?
Yes.
Awesome.
I go
We
by
don't meet a
Candy,
lot of
though.
Candaces.
Yeah, I
And I'm
know.
always like, when I see one, I'm like, oh, wow, another Candace.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
OnlyFans,
Okay. Highest education level completed.
some college.
All right. And then relationship status.
Single.
Oh yeah.
Sounded like,
Wait. The chat said she's blackface, right? The girl.
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're trying to avoid it.
It's like a whole conversation.
She would try to avoid that shit.
Oh yeah.
She got kicked out of school for doing a blackface joke on Snapchat.
On accident. It was, I
accident.
didn't know what blackface was, I promise. I didn't. I really didn't.
Okay.
Don't worry, we ain't mad at you.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. What about you?
My name is Sienna. I go by CC Trinity though.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm born and raised here in Miami.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I do a paid internship at an immigration law firm.
Okay. High school because you're only 18, right?
Well, I actually finished some college.
Okay.
Wow.
You took AP classes?
Well, I'm actually a full-time college student is what is considered.
Oh, okay. So you're in college right now.
Yes.
Okay. What are you majoring in?
I'm thinking about majoring in political science or in journalism.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
Let me guess, you're a fan of Candace.
I am.
I couldn't
Is
tell.
it hard to tell?
I thought she was older than 18. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's the oldest 18-year-old I've ever met.
18 going 30, bro.
you said 18 going
Maturity
30.
wise.
30, bro.
Maturity wise.
Thank you.
She's very mature.
Thank you.
I told the first comment earlier, but it's fine.
Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Deja, but you can call me Dage. I
Okay.
am, what's the next question? Like
How old
where
you?
I'm from? I'm 24.
Where are you from?
I am from Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Yo,
I've been out
Did
here.
you
I've
guys
moved-
wander on the way in?
you checked her on the
I moved to
way in?
Miami.
I think so, bro.
Okay, cool.
I moved to
Okay.
Miami for school. I had a full scholarship, so I moved, left, never went back, but I do visit every 4 months.
Okay, so you got your undergrad here?
I did.
From where?
From Florida Memorial University. It's the only HBCU in South Florida.
Okay, let's
okay.
go.
What do you do for work?
I am a veterinary assistant,
Okay. All right.
and I also model.
So you have your BA, you said?
Yes, I have my bachelor's, and
Okay.
I'm also in school now to get my certification as a CVT.
Okay. Relationship status?
Taken
How long y'all been together?
4 years.
Goddamn, y'all
Wow,
in college?
good job.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Wow.
Good. What about, and you? Last one.
So my name is Elena,
Elena?
born and raised,
Into the mic, please.
born and raised.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Where are you from?
I'm born and raised in Bulgaria, but I came here from New York.
Okay, Bulgaria. Okay, what do you do for work?
I'm a manager in the biggest casino in Florida.
The biggest, sorry.
Casino?
Casino, okay.
Okay, here in Florida or
Yeah.
Hard Rock Hotel or?
Yes, that's
Okay,
one.
all right. Highest education level completed.
I'm finishing my double masters.
Okay, what are you majoring in?
Cybersecurity, Homeland Security, and counterterrorism.
Oh shit!
You can't make this shit up, bro. Oh my god. Counterterrorism.
Yeah, no, I. Are you an American citizen?
Not yet.
She's a spy.
Yeah, she's a spy, nigga. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So often.
Hey, yo. I thought it was Russia at first, bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
yeah. She's at Bulgaria. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Mother
okay.
Russia.
Yeah, Pooh, you don't got us fooled, bro.
She's looking to marry.
Yeah,
Bulgaria.
yeah. She's studying that stuff too. Come on, man. CIS, you know what to do, man. Don't give her this naturalization. Okay, relationship status.
I think I'm single since in the past 24 hours my ex came and stole my car.
Oh,
so I think I'm single, very single.
Stole your
I'm
car?
very sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I was on a vacation for 7 days and I came back and my car was missing.
But does he pay for the car?
Yeah.
Then it's his car. It's his car. Like he pays her, it's his car.
That was a present for me.
Wait, what car was it?
A Mercedes.
A G-Wagon?
No.
What was it? Mercedes what? Jelly?
A white car.
Sizzle, no, bro.
That was like your car then. You
She
put a
knows
car
it's
in,
a
bro.
Mercedes. She knows it's a
Yo,
Mercedes.
she wants to defend the country, but she can't even defend her car. Come on, man.
Yo,
what the hell?
Her boyfriend busts a Quavo. Take that shit back.
Hey,
Take that shit back.
You took that shit back. Okay. God damn.
And
All
I'm
right.
taking it back.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she thought this was Eastern Europe. It's like, he bought me the car, it's mine. But it was mine. I thought it was
It's just a
mine.
gift, but it's not yours.
Yeah.
You don't
What's your boyfriend? Is he Russian, black, white? What is he?
American.
What was he? What, like what?
New Yorker.
White?
No,
New Yorker.
no, is
White
it
guy?
me or like?
He's a white guy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking
A
that call
very
back. Good
basic
fuck
white
that.
guy.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And our guest of honor,
Yes.
Candace Owens.
Hello. Thank you.
Glad to have you.
So, Candace, do you have a question? Do you want to ask the girls, or do you want me to kick it off?
You can kick it off.
Okay. And then chats. Just so you guys know, we'll be reading 50 and up. But first, I'll get into the first question for the girls, just to kind of see where we're at. So, ladies, we have three things here: work/education or career, a man, and fun. I want you to rank the three from 1 to 3, where you prioritize them in your life right now at this moment. Okay. So start right here with Miss National Security. Who loses their car?
I think man will be.
What is the
first
number? Yeah.
one.
So what? Yeah. What is your number one priority, your second priority, and then your third?
Man will be my first one.
Okay.
Second one will be fun, and third will be career.
Okay.
Okay.
Spoken like a true Eastern European. What about you?
My first one will be family. My second one
Well,
is
it's man, fun, or career, or man, fun, or career.
man, fun, or career.
Yeah.
Career.
What's number one for you?
I would say man.
Okay.
And then career, and then fun.
Okay. What about you?
Me, I'm education and career, then fun, and then man.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, she's 18, so
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Career, fun, and then man last. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
Probably man, career, fun.
Okay.
Career first, man. Come on.
I'm just trying to survive.
Okay.
Okay. What about you?
So for me, it's career, just because I was raised to not depend on a man.
Okay.
Call queen.
Then,
Don't need no man.
then it would be man, then fun for me.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
Probably man, fun, then career.
Okay. What about you?
Same with me, man, fun, career.
Okay.
On paper.
What about you?
It's gonna be man, career, and then fun. We can't have fun if we haven't established anything for the community or raise our children properly.
Okay. What about you?
Man, fun, and then career.
Okay.
For me, it's definitely gonna be career, fun, and then man.
Go Queen.
What?
Independent.
Okay. All right. So, for the women that said man first, what are you actively doing to either get or keep the man that you're currently with? We'll start here with Miss. Actually, you know what?
Couch.
We'll start here on the couch. Sorry. So, if you have a man, well, in your case, you have a man. What are you actively doing to keep your man in your situation, since you put man first?
So for me, my man he's starting a business, or well, I guess he's already started a business, so he's working on getting clients. So me, it's just more making sure that I put him first. While I do have my studies and stuff during the week, when I am with him, I always put him first, just make sure that he's good, and pretty much just alleviate everything else, all the stress, so when he has to focus on work, he can focus on work.
Okay. What about you with your guy? Because you said man first.
Green.
Yeah, green. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. To be honest, I cook clean. I make sure he has a stable. I make sure I'm emotionally stable enough to where when he comes home, you know what I mean. He understands. He can come talk to me. I'm not gonna judge him. I'm ranting. I'm so sorry.
I can
Moral of the story is.
Suck his dick.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yep, there we go.
Do you rap for your man?
Do I rap for my man?
Yeah.
He likes to hear me sing.
You sing too?
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
wow.
Can we hear?
Yeah.
Fresh, man.
All right, never mind.
Why you always doing this?
Never mind.
Dude, you want to be Diddy so bad, man. You see he's getting in trouble? Hell no. This nigga trying to make himself making the band and shit, man. What the fuck, man? This nigga always having girls audition.
Give her a chance, bro.
Come on, man.
It's okay if I just go ahead and.
Try. Okay, but what do you do for your man, like to keep him? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I make sure, like, I cook, I clean. I make sure he has a mentally stable person he could come home to, talk about his problems. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to judge him. I'm not sitting here like I make sure I'm stable as far as my emotions, so that way he can come to me when he's not feeling that way.
What were you doing for work when you met him?
I was bartending, actually. I've been bartending for 10 years.
In Dallas.
Well, here too as well.
Oh, you've been in Miami that long?
Well, no, I moved to Miami December of 2022.
Okay. All right. And I guess I'll ask this kind of as a blanket question for you ladies, because you four all said that you want a man, but all of you are involved in sex work. Did you guys ever think that being involved in that trade might hurt your ability to have a man and prioritize him?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I guess we could start with you and then go.
I used to actually shoot professional porn, so it was very hard for me to be with somebody. And then I finally do just OnlyFans now, and I work from home. But I do a lot of solo stuff too.
What was your porn name?
Rain Summers.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, look me up. I got 15 mil between the sites online on Pornhub, so.
I know I recognize.
Did you get paid a lot as a porn star?
I did, but I was also taken advantage of whenever I was very young, because I shot porn whenever I was 18 to 20.
And can I ask how much money you get paid for like one adult film?
It depends on what you do and what you shoot. One regular boy-girl scene starts at $1,000.
And what do you consider a lot? Because I said, did you make a lot? And you said yes. What would you consider a lot?
Well, I have one guy that sent me over $400,000 in the past 4 years, and he lives in Ireland, so that's just online.
Damn.
But that's not from porn. That's from something else, right? Because I'm saying, how much do you make making the films? Do you mean like just a guy who liked you, then started sending you money on the side?
I also just make content on the side and just sell nudes.
Okay, so you were doing two businesses then?
Technically, yes.
Okay, so one person sent you $400,000. It's a lot of money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. But in terms of the porn, just making the videos, how much did you make? Like,
I would say not a lot.
Not a lot. Because only because I had a porn star on my show
Right.
and she said the same thing, so I was just wondering if it was a different experience for you.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, so you said a man is priority number one. When did that, was that always your priority, or did that kind of shift recently?
Well, I never really had family or anything, and then me and my boyfriend have recently just come together, and I only do OnlyFans from home, and we're working on doing it together.
What did you say that your boyfriend did? I don't know if he asked that.
I didn't ask her.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My boyfriend's actually in the National Guard.
Okay.
So you earn significantly more than he does?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because he's probably, what, like an E7 or something?
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. You've been dating for 3 months, you said, right?
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Okay. And he's okay with it.
Yes, he actually just made an OnlyFans account as well.
Being a,
Oh my God.
wait, is he active?
No more. No more. No more. Because he's no.
He's active duty and he has an
Before-
OnlyFans account?
No.
It's not good.
So he's not.
He's not active, no.
Oh, okay. So what does he do now?
He's reserved.
Yeah,
He's reserved.
technically.
Okay, got it.
Does he have another job then?
He's gonna get out.
He's gonna get out.
Okay, he's leaving anyway.
I didn't know guys were on OnlyFans.
I mean,
Well,
make some money, bro.
We're just
To
starting
be
the
real,
account.
that's not a good thing.
We're just starting the account. It's
Okay.
nothing up yet, but we're working on doing this together.
So that's gonna be like
Once he
Adam
gets out.
22, right? Adam 22 does
Yeah,
that?
pretty much. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Exactly.
I'll tell you this though. If that shit fails, he's doomed. That nigga doomed, bro.
I'm so curious for that. So do you ever
Oh my
feel
God.
like he, like, how does that make you feel? Like, do you feel like that's supportive to you when you're
He's
somebody?
my number one supporter.
Okay, I was just
100%.
wondering because I don't know how I would feel if someone that I would want to like protect me and not want men to look at me would be like, yes, no, do that and make money. Like I think I would feel, and obviously I'm saying feel, so everybody's emotions are different, but I would feel like that was my pimp and I was just like a hoe. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm managed, so I am completely managed, and people actually message the other people back for me and do all that and take care of that. I have an entire 24-hour team.
No, I'm not saying that you literally work for him. I'm just saying that dynamic for me,
Right.
like a man encouraging that and like being like, yes, go out, like, and put your body for other men to look at would make me feel like he didn't value me a little bit. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Well, he does everything for me, so I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, I didn't ask if you were worried. I actually didn't say are you worried about it. I was just expressing that, like, how does that
understand.
dynamic, like, does that ever make you feel like he doesn't, you know?
No, it's working.
Okay.
I would have to say, agree with Candace there, that most men would have a serious point of contention with their girl having videos of themselves on the internet having sex with other men. Anytime I've ever seen, that's why I specifically asked, what does he do for work? And I knew that there was an earning disparity. Because anytime a guy allows the girl to do that, 9 out of 10 times she makes way more than he does.
Yep.
And she's able to provide a certain lifestyle for him, so he's okay with it. But it's never, he out-earns me, he's more successful than me, he has some status. It's never that. It's always the girl earns more, and he just deals with it because he's able to get a certain lifestyle he'd never be able to do. And if he's National Guard Reserve, I already know he's making like $300-400 a month, like reserve. So if that, depending on what state he's in, you know, it could be more. So don't want to say that you're a sugar mama, but just keeping it real with you.
Yeah. And it's good to hear that feedback also because you've only been with him for 3 months, so you don't know where it's
Right.
going to end, you know, and just think about that because I do think that psychologically for a man, for him to be okay with that, there has to be something else going on because men do want that sense of like, this is mine, you know, this is just mine and it's exclusive to me. I think most men, I don't want to speak for men.
No,
but
that's absolutely true. 100%.
And I'm sure he's a great guy on paper, but the moment you go OnlyFans,
Are you guys in an open relationship?
No.
Like, he can't see other women?
No.
Oh, yeah.
that's
That's for the money, nigga.
That's gift for pay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro.
100% for the money then.
I'm just saying,
If it
bro.
was open, then I'd be like, wait, okay, maybe something else here, but like, okay. Interesting.
man.
All right.
Okay, and was it, and real quick, was it, you said you got into the industry when you were 18. When you got into the industry at 18, was a man your party back then? Or did it shift once you became 27?
No, it shifted once I became 27.
Okay, fair enough. What about you? You said a man is number one. Was it always your priority, or did it become your priority recently?
I think it's always been my priority, but never had good luck with men.
Is it because you chose wrong, you think?
Yeah, you chose wrong.
I didn't choose wrong. Like when I was younger, I just let people have my body when I was younger, so then it just like led me down that road. to
Wait,
not being
you let them have
serious.
your body?
Yeah, like fucking.
Like sex.
Yeah, sex.
Wait, you just let them have your body?
And your mind.
Fresh, come on, man.
She belongs to the streets. Cool.
You mean like hookup culture?
Right.
Yeah, like hooking
When I
up with
was
a lot
younger,
of
like when
guys.
Tinder first came out, I think
Mhm.
I was like 16 years old, trying to find a boyfriend.
On Tinder?
Yeah, I grew up in a very small town in Michigan.
What
so
happened in high school?
like I said, I grew up in a very small town.
Okay.
And did you think like having sex with them would bring you a relationship sort of a thing?
I just
hookup
thought that's
culture?
like what you did, like
Yeah.
if you wanted to be in a relationship with somebody.
I don't think that's when you're 16, your brain's not developed, and I think a lot of young women think
Right.
that when they're young, and so I totally get that, especially with culture telling you all the time that it's like do this, and maybe he'll want you. When did you have how old were you when you had a child?
I had her when I was 20.
Okay, so quite young.
Yeah.
And was that a long-term relationship leading up to it, or?
So I met him when I was a stripper. So he met me at the strip club when I was like just getting off drugs, and so I was like looking for a way out. I was staying in like a drug house and everything.
Yeah. What drugs? What drug were you addicted to?
Cocaine.
Okay.
So, and he was a pimp. I like found out after like he took me out to eat or whatever that he was a pimp. So I stuck with him for a couple weeks, like staying in a hotel, and then like I got put on probation. So like he was still the only person like paying for my phone bill and stuff like that. So I just stuck with him, and then like later on he just told me like he loved me and he wanted me to be his girlfriend. So I was just like, okay. And this was when I was 19. So.
Yeah, so you were very young. Did you grow up with a dad in your house?
My dad died when I was 11.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Thanks
by
for
the way.
sharing that. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, there's a very clear pipeline that happens, and I think it's actually really great that you're sharing it because, you know, the worst thing is when people pretend this is like an amazing lifestyle and it's like I had every option available to me.
I don't condone like girls doing OnlyFans or anything. Like I do it, but like I just do it because it allows, and it also allows me to be like a full-time. I am a single mom. No child support, no benefits, nothing like that. And like it allowed me to stop prostituting because like obviously I was like a prostitute. So
I'm really grateful that you shared that. I think it takes a lot to talk about that. Like
no, for sure. And
this
this is why I like to come on like shows and stuff to spread like what I've been through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spread legs.
Dang, fresh.
Okay. Well, I guess what would be like? What would you tell your younger self now, knowing what you know now?
Just wait to have sex. That's like the main thing. Just wait. You know. Get my priorities straight. I didn't really know how to deal with grief or anything like that. Like I started drinking when I was 11, started smoking weed when I was 11. Like right now I'm completely sober. This is the first time since 11 that I'm completely sober. So.
Oh, that's so good for you. How long have you been sober? That's awesome.
3 years.
Yeah, that's great. 3 years is a long time.
No, it is a long time.
You have it. You definitely have it. So stick with that.
Thanks.
I think what happens sometimes is the psychology element there is like when you grow up without a dad in the home, you are missing that affection, and so it sometimes transfers in the wrong way where you just want a man to give you affection.
Right.
And so it totally makes sense listening to how you grew up.
I guess given your background and the things that you've been through and stuff like that, are your standards for men super high now? Or are they a little bit? Are they lower? Are they?
I don't have like super high standards. Like I don't care about like how much he doesn't have to make a certain amount of money, how tall he is, blah 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 blah. Like obviously I want there to be mutual attraction, but he doesn't have to be like the most handsome man on the planet or anything like that. So yeah, my standards, I'm just looking for like a respectable man. I know I have a lot of baggage.
I'm going to ask a very difficult question.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go there. Do you think you deserve a good man? Given the decisions that you've made in the past and the mistakes that you've made, do you think you deserve a good man?
I didn't for like a long time, but I think I still deserve a good man.
Yes.
People could change.
Yeah, of course they
Thank you for sharing, by the way. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
How do you filter for sex, though?
What'd
now?
you say?
How do you filter for sex nowadays?
For a long time, I was like really desensitized, to be honest. So like I took almost like a year of celibacy, and that helped a lot.
Got it. Okay.
All right. What about you? You also put career first.
No, I put career first.
Why a career over a man for you?
Just because
Mic, please.
Just because my experience with men hasn't been the best. And the way that I was raised, you don't depend on a man, because at any time I'm not comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, fully depending on a man. At any time he can tell you to get out of his house, he could tell you anything. So I always want to make sure that I have my own regardless. Like that's first. Secondly, he will come first, you know, or he'll come second. Just because I don't care how much money you have. Like if I truly love you and all that, I don't care how much money you have. Like that doesn't matter to me. As far as my lifestyle goes, I tell my men everything up front. Like, this is what I do. I'm a dom. I'm a dancer. I'm a sexologist.
Can you tell me what a sexologist is?
I was going to ask.
I'm very interested.
Thank you.
Yeah. This burning question inside of me as I was sitting here.
So basically, I will honestly say a sexologist is basically a therapist, if like to really like break it down, because I have to study people, I have to read body language. But honestly, being a sexologist, so to speak, It's just people just talking to people. Like I do lifestyle parties.
Sorry, so I'm a guy or a girl, and I call you when I need
sex.
Advice on sex?
No. It could be advice. It could be a way of direction. A lot of people have sexual fantasies, for one. They have sexual things that they want to do with their partner, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a husband, whether it's a wife, whatever. But the main thing that people are afraid of is rejection. So I teach them how to be comfortable with.
But are you just talking to them, or is there touching involved?
No, I just talk to them.
You just talk to them. So people will call you just therapy to talk about sex.
In person is more relatable, more personal, and everything like that.
Does it happen in the club?
No.
Okay.
No, not the club. No.
So it's just a therapist that specializes in sex.
And intimacy. I wouldn't even say sex because it's more than that. It's intimacy. It's seduction. It's bringing the spark in your marriage.
So no hand jobs?
So what? Did you say you had a degree? Sorry.
I'm a licensed sexologist, so basically it's kind of like having
how
a
do you
real
get
estate
licensed?
license. It's basically like becoming a real estate agent.
Okay,
so
you just get a license.
course,
I didn't know there was. I honestly had never heard of this.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically a 2-year course. You can go to anybody if you want. You can pay for the course and you just take the course. That's it.
Wow.
It's
So, like,
nothing super
Can I go to
extravagant.
DeVry?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's basically what it is. Like, I just enjoy having people feel comfortable with their sexuality, feeling comfortable with whatever turns them on. It's not just about sex, it's about how you feel, you know.
Did you grow up with your dad?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So that maybe some of that. I don't need a man transferred a little bit from your mom's situation.
I don't think that. I actually do not think that.
Well, you said you were raised
I was raised by my mother.
by my
She
mother,
did
and she said
extremely-
don't rely on a man. But I'm just saying that sometimes
She didn't
moms
say
can
it, but-
transfer their trauma
True, very true.
onto
I
their
agree.
children.
I do agree. However, I feel like I'm very different because I feel like it's a flaw of mine. I can be very callous, you know? So for me, I don't look at daddy issues. I don't look at shit like that. Like, just because I was attracted to the erotic world, that has nothing to do with my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying the erotic world. I just was curious
yeah.
about your perspective on men, like full stop.
On men, honestly, I give everybody a chance until they prove me wrong. So whether it's men, whether it's female, but strictly men, I will say I have not had the best experience with men. You know, I've only had one situation where I could say the man was incredible, and I ended it. But
why'd you end it?
Just because we had other issues. He had a lot of mommy issues, a lot of codependency issues that I just was not prepared to handle, you know. And I felt like if I wasn't in love with him anymore, I'm wasting your time. Where you can meet somebody else that can give you that time, and I just wasn't ready.
Mommy issues?
Do I have mommy issues?
No, you have daddy issues.
I don't have daddy issues.
I never mind.
I don't.
So, I guess when you say codependency, etc., like, does that mean like he want to see you all the time? He want to hang out with you too much?
No, basically the things that he was not getting from his mother, he was looking for me to do.
Such as?
But with men have to realize I'm not your mother. Like,
What did he want you to do? What were the duties he wanted to do that you had an issue with?
Basically fix his trauma that his mother created, and I just I wasn't ready for that.
Explain that. What does that mean?
Okay, so I'm a nurturing woman. I am.
However,
he wanted mothering nurture. Like his mother, okay, they're from New York. So New York is very hard, very aggressive.
Yeah.
They're not very nurturing at all.
Yeah.
So his mother never told him that he loved her, nothing like that. But when it came to like certain views, he kind of expected me to do what his mother would do, and I'm not your mom. Even as a fiance, girlfriend, whatever, I'm still not your mom.
But like specifically, what would his mother have done? Like, give me one example
Yeah,
of a
that's
task.
what I'm trying to get to. Okay.
Like, was he like, read me a
it's hard
story
to
before
explain.
bedtime? Like,
Thank you.
yeah,
No.
tell me Santa's real. Yeah.
He basically.
Or was it
it's
like
so
he
hard
wanted me to cook?
explain. I cook. I love to cook.
No, I know.
will-
I'm just saying,
will
like,
cook for my
we
man.
definitely an example.
Okay, so basically, his childhood trauma. He wasn't told that he loved. Like, he wasn't told by his mom that she loved him and shit like that. I mean, stuff like that. I'm sorry. Stuff like that. But it was like his mom was very mean to him. But it's kind of like, even though he's looking at me for that nurturing effect, I'm still not your mom. You want that from your mom. I can't give that.
So
I
I
can
love
tell
you saying I love you.
Yeah, like I can tell you I love you, but I'm not your mom telling you I love you, if that makes sense. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, even though I love that man completely, I'm still not your mother saying it. I don't know if that
Did
makes
he
sense.
want you to like pretend to be his mom, or you just wanted you to say I love
No,
you?
not
like,
not
trying to follow this. I tell him I love him the whole time.
It's so hard to explain. Like,
Yeah.
Because you also did mention you're callous, by the way. I don't know if you remember that saying
callous.
that.
Yes, I can be callous in certain ways, but if I love you, I'm not callous. No, it's if I don't like you, I can be callous, or I just want your money type
Did he want more
situation.
affection that you didn't give
I gave
to
him a lot of affection, but the fact that it didn't come from his mother, that's the type of affection that he was missing, that he expected me to bring. But I'm not your mom. I can't give you that affection. So
See,
it was
they want
hard.
an example, a hard example. You're just saying in general, which is the
I'm
problem
not
here.
saying in general. I'm literally saying like, okay, I'm your wife, right? I love you. As my husband, I love you,
Well,
right?
not me, but yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm not your mother
Yeah.
saying I love you. But you're looking at me like I wish you were my mother saying I love you. I can't be your mom. I can only tell you I love you.
So he wanted breast milk, but you gave him your milk.
I gave him titty milk. I'm not your mom.
Got
Like,
it.
I can't.
Tomatoes.
I can't be your mother, basically. You're looking for a mothering thing, and I'm your wife. I'm not your mom.
Interesting.
So it's two different kind of loves, basically. Like there's a difference between a
Do
mother
you,
loving.
do you think that's something that could have just been talked through versus getting rid of a guy that was treating
I
you
didn't
well?
get rid of him for that.
That's the number one thing you brought up.
I mean,
That is what
okay,
you said.
so I know it is. I know, right?
Let me
It is. I'm sorry.
Let me guess. He cheated.
Huh? No, he didn't.
No?
He was actually the first guy that I never had suspicions of him cheating. To this day, he loves me. You know what I'm saying? But the emotional baggage that he was putting on me, I was like not ready for it. I really was not ready for it. And I was just being honest. Like, I love you, but I'm not ready for you.
So you said that you were putting your career first also because you had bad experiences with men, right?
Mhm.
Do you think those bad experiences are directly attributed to your line of profession?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Accountability.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that like maybe you've just experienced bad men from your workplace?
No, because I wasn't always doing what I was doing.
Okay.
I do think in some ways I may be too independent, honestly, because not on purpose. I don't want to emasculate my man ever, and I never will.
Okay.
But the way that I was raised, I kind of tell a man like, I don't need you, but I'm not saying in a sense of like, you're not shit, basically.
Okay.
Like, I'm just saying like, I have my own if you decide to leave tomorrow.
Which is, I actually wanted to cut to her because you kind of gave a little face when she said like she puts her man first.
Yes, I
So-
don't agree with that.
You don't agree that you made a face?
No, I don't
Okay.
agree with putting a
Oh, you
man
don't agree with
first, no.
putting a man first. Okay,
Mhm.
so can you elaborate?
Yes, I don't agree with putting a man first because when he leave you, then what? What you gonna
Exactly.
have? What you gonna have? If you put your all into a man will leave you with shit and bricks. Can I say shit? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. You-
A
go
man
ahead.
will leave you with nothing but shit and a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have your own everything. So why would I put a man first?
Sorry, when you say
this is my
sorry,
life?
I'm so not cool. When you say shit,
sorry.
when you say shit and a bag,
Yeah.
could you just slow that down for me? I promise you, I'm like, I am so not hip.
When I mean shit in the bag, I mean like your stuff in the bag and you on your way. He already got the next girl in the
Yeah,
house. Like I don't
exactly.
play those type of games.
Okay, so you guys are specifically talking about, so you're assuming people just don't get married because obviously the court systems favor women. Actually, women will get everything if a guy
No,
gets up
but
and
I'm
leaves.
saying- okay, so
I heard somebody else say like, oh, like the house and blah, 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 and then you'll have nothing. I'm like, actually,
But
in
not
the
even
current
to that
environment of what
extent.
happens to men in courtrooms, you'd have pretty much everything.
But the man gotta want to marry you. These men ain't
Yeah.
getting
So
married
that's
these
it. You're
days.
talking
They're not
about,
marrying
so you're
people.
basically saying like you could potentially be with a person that doesn't want to marry you,
Yes.
but you should just never be with a person that doesn't want to marry you, was what I would say. Like if you're
Yes.
talking to a guy and he never wants to marry you, then that's a really...
That's why I ended my last relationship. I
Yeah.
felt like we were together for too long, and I asked him like, "Hey, do you foresee us getting married? Do you see us continuing on?" And he was like, "No." Straight up, no, but it's okay. I'd rather he was be honest.
Yeah,
like,
that's
no.
true.
At least he told you.
Like, no, for real, for real. And I didn't even take no her by, and I was just
My
like,
nigga said,
okay, baby.
Baby, I love you.
But there's
fine.
two
Wait
parts
2
to
more
that.
years.
So
There's
you
two
guys are
parts to
painting a
that, though.
picture of not needing a man, but actually it's a circumstance where it's a specific kind of relationship
No.
where the guy doesn't want to marry the woman because... I mean, if a guy said, yes, I do want to marry you, then you wouldn't have this perspective of like,
No,
I'm
not
not putting a man first, right?
I would never put a man first because even though this is my life, you know what I'm saying? This is
But
my
if you were
life.
married,
If I was married, I still wouldn't put my husband first. because
Damn!
This is my
Wait a
life.
minute, hold on.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Okay, so this is how I feel. I feel like you should take care of
How
yourself.
many girls agree with her? Just out of curiosity.
I
How many?
halfway agree with her.
Okay.
Halfway.
Anybody else agree?
okay, because I just feel like that could be why he doesn't want to get married, right? If you're saying like, even if we get married, I'm putting myself first and I'm not putting you first. If I was a dude and I heard that, like I would definitely say, okay, then
But
I'm
it's
not
also
going to marry
about
you.
coming together. You know what I'm saying? It's also about a union. And I'm saying what I'm saying is there's a lot of people. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people nowadays that doesn't understand what a union is.
Well, if you,
And-
but I would argue potentially that you're that person because you just said if we got married, I would still put me first. That's
would he
not
put
a
me
union.
first though? Would a man put his wife first.
Yes.
I feel like you should always
Yes.
what I'm saying is, I
Yes.
feel like you should always put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a guy, you shouldn't put a guy over yourself. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so I would offer that in a very productive marriage, there is no I versus, it's just we. Like I am in a partnership, a team, me and my husband. The concept of putting me first, even saying that just sounds so crazy to me in a marriage. Like I've never thought it once. It's just, it's us, it's the kids, it's our family. Like I becomes we. And so I would just say, like, maybe when you put that out there to a guy, like then they say, okay, maybe this isn't marriage material because she's telling me that even if I give her everything and I have the potential, then the risk of losing everything, that she still would not make any sacrifices in her life. And
I can agree with what you're saying. I can agree with your statements. But what I'm saying is I haven't came across a traditional man like that as of now. So I'm going to focus on myself.
No,
and my
that's fine.
career.
I just wanted to highlight that it's a specific kind of man that you're talking about. If a guy doesn't want to get married, but also fair, if you're saying the same thing, you're attracting that specific kind of a person. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, I'm all about me, then he's like, okay, cool, I'm all about me too.
Can I backpack off that?
But like I told my husband like day one, I want to get married.
Because I've been in
Do you know what I mean? I was like, no games. It's a we. When are we getting married? When are we having kids?
Right,
We.
I can agree with that, but then some people have different goals from other. My number one goal is to be a star, not to be married.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying if that might be why you're not getting married.
Yeah, I don't care to get married.
Yeah, it's just it's feeding each other.
I really don't care to get married.
Which is fine. Which is fine.
Can I just a question real quick? Who's your role model in the rap game?
Onika Tanya Mirage.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. Got it.
Oh, is that her and her
Her role model.
Yeah.
Onika. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Tanya Mirage.
How many girls actually want to get married on the panel, real quick? Oh, everybody.
It's too late.
Everybody? Okay.
I'm
All
already
right, just out of curiosity. All right. So for you, you said that you're putting career first. Question for you: do you think, after putting your career first, being a dancer, being involved in the work that you're in, that you're going to find your dream man at the end of the line?
Yes, because my career doesn't define me. Because my career doesn't define me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a completely different woman. I can separate my business and what I do from my actual
Fresh, why are you
personal
laughing,
life.
bro?
Right. I was just about to ask that. What's
Something's in
funny?
my throat. Sorry. My bad.
Sorry, continue on.
Okay, so
Sorry,
basically, like how she was saying, like when I do get into a relationship or an engagement, like even with my ex-fiance, I told him, I tell everybody what I do up front. Like, look, I do this, that, and the third. Do you want to be a part of it or do you not? You know what I'm saying? You can have the password to my phone. You can, anything to make you feel comfortable. And with my engagement, he was like, well, I don't want you to work. I don't want you to do anything. He had money. He took very good care of me. He didn't want me to work. I did, because it's an emotional thing. I don't care about money. You know what I'm saying? Money is not a focal point for me.
Okay.
I'd rather be taken care of emotionally, you know, and feel safe. That's my biggest thing. I want to feel safe. If I make you feel safe, make me feel safe.
Okay.
Because money can be made, spent every day, whatever.
Do you think your job at all might be impacting how they value you?
Yes and no. I say yes because the second you hear, oh, I'm a sexologist, I'm a dancer, I'm a whatever, I decide to tell you I'm on lifestyles. What do you think? You think escort, or you think she's just another stripper girl type situation? No. Yeah, I mean, it's honest. It's honest. It's honest.
This nigga. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
That's automatically what you think. You know, especially when you see certain girls that are in the lifestyle, being dancers, being escorts, being whatever. That's how they present, and they don't care. But me, I have morals. I have values. My career does not define me. I'm a completely different woman from what I am, from what I work. Me making money has nothing to do with the woman that I am.
Don't you think that what you're willing to do for work does define your value, though? Like you should say, like, these are not my values. I just do this for work. Like, you know, I prostitute, but these are not my values. I just do this for work.
Yeah.
No, I'm just giving an example here, right? Like,
okay.
I'm not sure that we can separate that, right?
I can.
Like,
I can.
Well, you can, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that I think for men, and I don't want to speak for men, but
No.
like
Oh, no,
you're
don't worry.
telling them what you're telling them what your values are.
Yes.
When you say I do this and I do that and I do this, right? Like if I'm like, they don't think that you're just performing per se.
I make them comfortable. Like, I will tell you everything up front. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm literally going to show you everything up front. If you have any insecurities about what I do, if you have any questions, I'm like, look, babe, this is literally what I do. That's it. That's all.
So that would, just so we can run your argument to a totally separate career path. Like, if that would be like me saying, I sell crack to children, right? But I tell you that I sell crack to children, so my
True.
values are in
I see
check
what you're
because
saying.
I told you that I sell crack to children.
Okay, so let me also add, if I do get into a relationship, me telling you up front what I do, if you're not comfortable with that, I will not do it. If
No, fine. I'm not saying that, like,
value you
yeah.
enough where I'm like, okay, he's worth it. But I also know what type of man that I can give up my part of my income for.
But I'm just saying, how can you separate your values from what you do? Like, given that example I just gave you.
It's easy. I can't really explain it. It's just easy. I just don't get lost in that world of being a dancer, being trapped in the erotic world. I don't get lost in it. Like, I'm very like headstrong. So it's like, it's literally business. It's kind of like an actor. I can go on Seinfeld and be, or Friends or whatever, and be an actor, but it's completely different at home, you know? So it's acting for me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But and that's it. Like, yeah. And then at home, I cook, I clean, I will do all the things of wifely duties, or, you know, and I'm happy. They're happy.
So you're basically just, in your mind, you're like, I'm just two different people.
I am. I definitely am. Sabella and Etienne are two completely different people.
Keep it a bean.
What?
In the club.
Huh? In the club? I'm Sabella in the club.
Right.
At home,
and
I'm
what are
Etienne.
Sabella's values?
Does Sabella smash in the club?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
Never
not.
did.
Not the cow.
Not for
Never.
one time.
Shut up.
Back room? Nothing?
Never. No. Never. Ever.
All right, Sabella.
Never.
We're going to find out whole facts.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make a phone call?
Go
Hey,
ahead.
the office?
Go ahead.
She one of them? All right,
Go
nigga.
ahead.
Put me off.
You want me to call? Y'all took my phone. I would call the office, but no, I've never done anything like that ever.
Okay. No, and that's cool. I mean, you already said that you're putting your career first, which is fine. I'm just wondering, like, if you're okay with the quality of man that's going to be left for you at the end of the road when you're done with your career and you're done prioritizing that.
I have dealt with both shitty men and quality men. So it's like I've experienced both. And because of who I am, they understand that, okay, this is her career. This is what she chooses to do to make money. But she's a completely different person with me. It's not airs. It's not fronts. It's not, I'm trying to get your money. It's not nothing.
Can you remind me how old you are? 27, did you say?
I'm 29.
29.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you, how old were you?
Shut up.
26.
26. And you said man first?
Yeah, if I have a man, yes.
Yeah, if you can find one, you would put marriage
well,
first.
It's not fine, but I mean, I guess. But yeah, I would. Like, I would put that first. Yeah.
What would be a better word than fine?
I don't know. I just makes me seem like I'm out here in the streets. Just
I was. I don't think there's any shame in like wanting to find a guy, man, like wanting to find a relationship. Like, I don't. Yeah, I feel like people.
You should be looking
For you two, do you guys think that you need to actively find a man, or are you just going to find you? Just out of curiosity.
For me, you can find me. I'm fine
They gotta
with my
find you?
dog.
Okay,
I'm fine
same
with
with
my
you?
I would like a guy to like put in the initial effort. Yeah, but I would. But yeah, I don't think I've ever just like gone after, like, be the, what's it called?
You've never actively seek the man?
go-getter.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have options, though, right? You have options like going out, dating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just choose a good one.
Well, yeah. So I was kind of dating somebody, and then I just found out he like lied about his age.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Red flag.
Damn.
How old? Like too young?
No. He told me he was 36, and I just found out he's like 50.
Shit.
He's just like really good at like dyeing his beard all the time. And
Does he do tattoos?
No.
Where did you grow up?
In Dallas.
Okay.
Or actually, I
And
moved
when
around
did you
a lot.
get into the business?
Well, since I got kicked out of school, so like if you're at, like I didn't have a dad, but I went to college. I like had a 4.0 and a full ride scholarship, and I was doing really well, but got kicked out for a joke I made, and then I that led me into, you know, the sex industry, and it's just for me as a means to an end. It's the only thing I knew what I could do to make some money. So,
And how does that impact, like, I guess, your relationship with your mom? Does she know you're on OnlyFans or no? Well, she does now. Hey, Mom.
they're very like country. Like they're not gonna like know what this is. I hope.
If they speak English, they might put it together.
My little brothers watch the show though, so
They
I
do.
don't know, yeah.
Okay. So, would you think your mom would be?
No, she wouldn't like it, but
She would understand.
I think she just wants me as long as I'm in her life and like.
Was
we
she
have a
like your
relationship.
friend growing up?
She was in and out. I have like mommy issues and daddy issues. So,
Holy.
but but like now, yeah, I see her more of as a friend. But she's still like she's very like religious and very like that. So I don't talk to her about everything. I don't know. So, but I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't be happy about it, and she wants me to like find something better. But Just doing what I can.
And you feel like you have to do it for financial reasons?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Or did you just want fast money? Because I feel like you could get a
No.
job if you were like, I want to be a bartender. Like, I mean, you're young, you're attractive, you're like, you don't have to do OnlyFans, right? Like, I mean,
I mean, I don't know what
I was
else-
broke, crazy
Yeah.
broke, and I never sold my body. Like, so I feel like now people keep saying they have to, but like, it's just like, I want fast money and I want to be able to pay rent, sort of a thing.
I want to be able to pay rent, but what else would I do that's gonna make me the same amount? And I don't make.
It's not gonna make you the same amount.
I don't make a lot of money. Because I don't like do the absolute most. So I make a regular amount and I make enough to get by. And I don't know. I watched my mom struggle growing up, and I saw her do all the normal jobs, and she didn't sell her body and all that, and she like struggled a lot. So I really just kind of was like, will do it almost anything. It was OnlyFans, I don't know. And to not end up like that and like literally being homeless and dumpster diving and all that, like I would rather do OnlyFans than that. So like I think I just have that like that fear, like, and I watch my mom do all the regular jobs, and yeah, so.
Candace, in your opinion, why do you think women resort to OnlyFans when they have other options?
Well, so the first thing I would say is that I do see this trend. That's why I always ask about whether you grew up with a dad, because usually the answer is no. And I think that definitely matters. And they do have other options. I think the problem is that especially when you're young, you just want fast money. And I don't think they realize that they're making, like, it's like, yeah, this is money up front, but is going to cost you when you get older. Like, this is like, it's like doing a deal with the devil, right? Where it's like up front, everything's gonna look great, and then you're gonna, trip over near 30, and you're gonna realize the options, and also, by the way, when you're on OnlyFans and selling your body, like your body's only gonna go in one direction. Like you are a stock that is just declining with age, right? So there's going to be the next 18-year-old that wants to put her boobies on the internet, and you're just not going to be able to bring in the money that you could. So, it's the youth, they say youth is wasted on the young, and I think that that's very true. I think there's a new environment where also the materialism that's on Instagram makes them want more before they have to work for it. So they're just like seeing Kardashians and Jenners out there like spending with their thing, and they're like, I just want money, and that they're being raised online, and they don't have an example that shows them that like that's just a mirage, and it's going to come at just a severe cost. So it actually breaks my heart when I see young women doing that, because I know what's going to be on the other side of that, and
Could I add something to that?
Sure.
I feel like, especially with social media, like a lot of girls base their worth off of like how fast they can get money with doing the least amount of work. And I mean labor work. That's like, you see it on TikTok all the time. It's like, oh, like I'm a Pilates princess, or I go to Starbucks every day, and it's like, oh, but I don't lift a finger. And it's like, all these girls are now it leaves all these other girls to be like, oh, like what do I have to do to make that kind of money without doing a lot of work? Because that would mean like, oh, I'm not worth like a lot. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why OnlyFans is so, popular.
Instagram is like reprogramming everybody's brains.
Yeah, a great man once said, fast money comes with
slow problems. Yeah, I mean,
Who said
I
that?
think
That's actually, there you
yeah,
go.
I've said that. This is one of my quotes, but
If I rip
will
it and say that I made it like it was for me,
you say it on the show.
call me out.
You can say I came up with it.
Like, he's
You stole
lying.
it from me.
I think he's a liar.
Because I've always kind of found this interesting when girls say that they put men first, and then they get into a career field that's going to ostracize them from the very men that they wanted. Right?
Well,
'Cause,
they don't understand how men tick. I think that's what's missing. Is like we're animals at the end of the day. Like
Yes.
it's not going to change what men want
100%.
and what women want. That's why I always say to women, like, your biology will catch up with you. Like you can think you're so smart, we can socialize, you can do experiments, and but at the end of the day, your body's going to come online. And so I always talk about this book I read by E.O. Wilson, it's called On Human Nature, and basically his thesis is that at the end of the day, your biology is going to win, and he starts correlating it to what happens in the wild, and what men want, and like what male species wants, and what the female species wants in the wild, and how your body actually dictates that, like why it is that men want a certain type of woman and why it is that women want a certain type of man, like the protection, the hunters, the gatherers, and that's never going to change. And I think that unfortunately for these women, when they realize that and when the biology really comes online is probably in your mid-20s, it's too late because of the things that they've done, and men are not going to change their taste. So it's just calamitous. It just happened. It's like I see it happening in slow motion. It's like a train wreck, and I can't stop it.
I just hate when I see OnlyFans girls that are really cool people, very nice people as well. But when they go home, they cry at night because it's like they know they fucked up. But in public, they don't want to say, "Oh, I fucked up." It's like more like, "Hey, you know what? I'll make it look good." Behind closed doors, it looks really bad. So.
Yeah, it's just tough to get a traditional man that's going to pay the bills and take you seriously and protect and provide for you. Like, I don't mean to use an example, but like you acquired yourself a lower status male, right? Because of your profession. And you've been together for 3 months. I promise you, the conversation is going to come up. I don't like this. I want you to stop.
Yeah.
It's going to come. It's been in every single one of you guys' situation, whether you're a dancer, stripper, whatever it is, OnlyFans, whatever, that tough conversation. You know what? I don't like this. I want you to stop. And then that's where you got to kind of make the decision.
Or she's going to say, I want to stop. And he's going to be like, money in
yeah,
here.
in that situation.
I'm never going to stop. I've been doing this for a while.
Fair.
So.
And that's fair enough. But like that's kind of what ends up happening, where girls that are involved in that either have to A, stay single, B, acquiesce and get with a lower status male that's below them, kind of like in your situation, which I'm gonna newsflash for you. 6, 7, 8 months from now, you're gonna start to resent him because you make more money than him and you boss him around. I promise you, it's gonna come. It always happens when girls make more money than their man and puts them in a leadership role, puts them in a dominant role, and then that guy has to submit to the woman, and that's a very unattractive feature to be in a relationship. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. You want a man that you can boss around?
Huh?
You want a man that you can boss around?
Absolutely not. I don't.
So what do you disagree with
I don't
then?
believe in bossing a man around at all.
So then what do you disagree with?
If he's a man that I can naturally submit to as my leader, as my protector, as my provider, regardless of what I do, like I'm gonna do that, whether or not I make more money than you. I've been in that situation where I make way more money than my man, but
how'd that turn
I'm
out?
not.
Where's he now? Gone.
But
that nigga gone, bro.
All I can say is
not because of financial reasons.
All right. No, I mean it's new. You guys are in the honeymoon phase. But what I'm saying, I've seen this with, and I don't mean to pick on you, but like every single girl that's come on the show where she's in a situation where she makes way more than her man or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It never ends well.
I think
Almost
it's about
never.
how you carry yourself or how you represent
Bro, it
yourself.
don't matter, bro.
I don't believe in letting your career define who you are.
Yeah, you might not believe in it, but
I mean, it does make a
belief is
difference,
not going to change
but-
biology. You know,
True, yes,
like it's like
I
I don't believe that
Yeah.
men can't also be women. It's like you can say that all
I
you
agree.
want,
Yeah,
but you're a
I
man,
agree.
dude. You're a woman,
Very
and it's
true.
the same
Yes.
thing. And men tick in a certain way,
Yeah.
And so
I agree.
I mean, you're all young enough that I think that if you hear that, you can make some changes, but
Yeah.
don't think that you're going to change the way men tick. Like that's
No,
just
absolutely
not a thing.
I don't. That's
Yeah.
never gonna happen. I
Yeah.
don't think there's any woman that can.
And you also
change
can't
a
change
man.
how you tick, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you'll get with that guy, you'll think, oh no, it's cool, we'll work together, I'll build him up. And then you realize he's just living off you, he's a fucking
Could I
bum.
add something?
You make more than him, you got more
Yeah.
ambition. It's just very unattractive for a woman to be with a man that can't provide,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
but I just don't look at that first. Like if I'm into you, I'm not gonna look at what you provide for me first. Like I'm not gonna look at a man. Okay, that's what I mean.
How's
by
that
I
worked
can
out for you for
separate.
29 years?
It's worked good and bad.
Do you want clearly
Because-
hasn't worked good because
do
you
I
don't have a
want
guy.
kids? I do, but I'm very cautious of who I decide to have a kid with.
Do you want to be married?
I do, yes. I almost was, like this close, like almost.
Could I add something?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, so like you say that you are like a dom, right? For the,
I am,
for the most
yes.
part.
Mhm.
So like but you want a guy to be the dominant one in a relationship, is that true?
In a relationship, but not my career. Like
True. Okay,
So basically, she has two different
I do.
people.
I have two different personalities. I really do. So I have me and I have my job.
Understood. So I was just questioning, like, how do you expect a man to be dominant in a relationship if you don't allow him to be dominant?
I absolutely will. I allow him. If I feel you naturally, if I'm feeling you naturally, I will say sometimes it's hard for me to be attracted to a male. But if it's natural and I'm feeling like right now, I'm dealing with someone that I'm naturally attracted to.
Right.
And he knows everything that I do. We talk about it, everything. I'm naturally attracted to him sexually, emotionally, everything. You know.
How long you guys been seeing each other?
I would say like a month now. But
What
it's
does it
very
mean to be a
hard for me
dom? I hate
Can you
myself for
elaborate on
asking
that
this
question?
Yeah,
Just
well,
'cause
I'm
it's
at
so
like
open.
literally when you say I'm a dom, because you said you were a stripper.
Yes.
So
I'm a
what does it
dancer
mean
as
to be
well.
a dom stripper? Or is it not?
So
is it not
it's two
together?
different things. It's two
oh,
different
okay.
things.
So what's a dom?
It can be together.
What's a
but
dom?
Okay, a dom. Basically, I'm fulfilling your fantasy. So if you want me to, it's not just the typical. I don't know if can I say.
Oh,
ball?
you. Oh, okay.
It's not the
These are two
typical
different jobs.
BDSM.
You know what?
Yes.
Go all the way in. Explain it all the
No,
way.
you don't have to. Sorry,
That's what
I
I'm
thought
saying.
it was related to your role as a
No, it's
stripper.
fine.
No,
You're saying
no, it can
that
be it's two
people
different
can book
things.
you for some other stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
and where do you sell that service?
So it's kind of like okay. So
On,
I'm on
like,
I'm on
OnlyFans?
sugar. No,
Sugar daddies.
I've done OnlyFans before everybody knew about it. I don't like OnlyFans. I'm not an OnlyFans girl.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there's different websites that you have. We actually create real contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an actual contract you need to sign. You
Mhm.
need to pay tribute. Everything. If you have a wife, or like I need to know pretty much all about your life.
Mhm.
There's
What
different
website is
levels.
that?
There's a lot of them. There's
But which one are you on?
SugarDaddy.com. I don't do seeking arrangements anymore just because it's a
But
lot
for
of
the dom
weirdos.
thing, that's what Sugar Daddy
There's
That's where I met my husband.
Kings.com.
Okay.
Okay. It's my
On seeking
it's
arrangements.
my I don't like
Wow. Out of nowhere,
Tell
she
us
just
more.
comes in with a
Seeking arrangements
situation.
is popular. It's a popular one. Seeking
Yeah,
arrangements is
never
very
heard of
popular. SugarDaddies.com or Luxury. There's an app called Luxury.
So would you consider your other self
Mm-hmm.
a prostitute?
Prostitute? No.
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 Is it
Because I
'cause
don't
I-
have sex. I don't have sex for money. Do I exchange
What does a dom
sexual
do?
fantasy? It's
Is there fantasy not to have
basically-
sex? Okay, now I am kind of interested in the
some want to-
details. What does a dom
okay,
do?
so some want to have sex. I don't have sex.
So
Just
what do they
because
want you to do?
It can just be me taking, like, it can be as simple as me walking around on a leash. Like, I have one now where he literally wants me to walk him around on a leash.
Oh
I've
my
done it.
gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. So he pays how much to have you walk him on a leash?
$1,000.
For how long do you have to walk this person? You have to walk him for an
Do it
hour?
in public. We
You
can't do it
have
in
to
public
walk
that
him
long.
Come on
for
over,
an
rumble,
hour?
guys.
Yeah.
Continue,
take him
Candace.
outside?
Yeah,
Rumble
I can
niggas,
take
come on
him
over.
outside. He
Rumble
will
over.
walk on all fours, hands, knees, all that. Yeah. They're called
Outside?
cash piggies.
I've heard
Outside.
of that
I can't do
before.
it that long because the police will be like, what y'all got going on right here?
What are they
Because
called?
it's public
Cash?
and- cash piggies.
Did you guys know this? Is
No.
this like a okay? So
Is
I
he in his
know.
underwear outside?
No, he has features.
What is the craziest thing you have to do for one of these clients of
Oh
yours?
God, I was afraid of that question. So I did have.
Go all out, by the way. We're on Rumble, so you can
Okay,
go all
so
out.
You can say whatever you want now, ladies.
Whatever
We're on
you
Rumble.
want.
Okay, so one thing that I would never ever do it again is humiliation, like financial humiliation, which is basically I'm gonna take evidence of your entire life, whether you have a wife, whether you have kids, whatever. And I'm gonna call your wife. I'm gonna call your family.
What? Is this
I'm
a
gonna
kink?
take pictures of. It is a kink. It is a kink. I had a guy that literally drained his complete savings account.
Am I uneducated? Is this any of this?
This is a new one.
This is a new one.
I ain't gonna lie. We've heard
He
him.
wants you
We've
to
heard the
drain
dog
his
one, but
account,
Yes.
and you said you'll never do it again.
Yes, because I didn't like it. I've had guys
You didn't like
that
spending his money.
you know how many guys
How
I've
much
had?
will he pay you to spend his money? Because now I need to know about
varies.
this.
I've had guys that literally they will send me money every week if I want lunch, if I want rent, whatever I want, basically. But then the next week I'm like, hey, I want this, and they're like, well, I'm facing eviction this week because I gave you all my money. Or I've had guys that are like, my wife found out the account. Like, I don't do that anymore because I don't want to ruin your life. I just want to complete your fantasy for the time being. I don't want to ruin your life. I don't.
You
believe
got
in
like
that.
the one guy jerking off in the corner. Hey, I got $27.
Yes, I've had that. I have had that. Yes, yes. I don't believe in that. I don't
Nigga
want
went
to ruin
broke
anybody's
for
life.
some imaginary sex.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly. Just because there's guys out there that just like that. They just like being dominated. Like, I don't know. You have to ask them what the.
Come on, man. There's
what the
no way you ain't
fantasy
draining his
is.
balls after you drain his account, man. Come on, man.
No,
Come on, man. Where's the cap, man? Come on.
Yo.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Come
no,
on, man.
No,
Next level sin, bro.
It doesn't make sense. Because
It's
if
an
that's the case,
emotional
you could
thing.
call anybody. You don't need
It's
to go on a
not
special
sexual.
website. If you like,
Yeah.
if you call
You
any
do.
rational person, you're like,
No,
can you
because
take
it's
all
not
of
the
my
same.
money?
No.
Yes,
It's
sure.
not the
Is that your
same.
thing? Like, I
It's
mean,
not the same. It's not the
it's
same.
not the same. They
It's
want.
not the same.
How did they
Because
find
you
you?
have
What are
to-
you doing extra?
You have to create you have to create an emotional connection with them. So it's not like, oh, give me all your money and that's it. No, they want to feel connected to you. They want to feel like it's
She's
an
getting ideas.
interaction.
She's getting ideas. She's like, I'm listening to this. Yes.
It's an interaction. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because I say I'm in the erotic world, I'm not saying sex. I'm saying intimacy, a connection. Like there's people out here that marry
I'm
sex
so sorry.
dolls.
I have so many questions. So going back to the dog that you were walking, that was not a dog, but was a human, and it was outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said the police, until the police get... Can you just describe that interaction with the police when you were walking a human?
It's very awkward. It's very awkward. Because you can get charged as it's indecency, public indecency.
Like a disturbance.
So yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
you really can. So
And
it's
where
like,
did you do
I will
this? Like, what
only-
city were you walking this human?
I've done it in Maryland, which Maryland it's bigger. There's different areas. I've done it in Miami as well. It's a little bit harder because there's a lot of cops
What would
on the
you
block.
say if you saw a woman walking a human
I've walked a girl
in
too.
leather?
Like, it's,
Walked a girl?
Seriously? Yeah.
Damn, she really walked a bitch. Yeah, let's
She's a dog walker.
Oh shit, sorry, Candace, you were asking.
No.
It's just an emotional connection. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the erotic world because it's not always about sex. It's not always fellatio, cunnilingus. It's not always that. It's literally about feelings.
But you also
Like,
have had sex.
if I want to. Yeah, if I'm attracted.
Man, she fucking.
But
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
I'm
of
sorry.
course.
You met your guy off Seeking, right?
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm about to ask this question.
All right. Were you a sugar baby before?
No.
You keep it real.
I love being a sugar baby.
Not really.
I'm not gonna lie. I love
Not
it.
really. To be honest, just like the same interaction I had with you on the Seeking Arrangements.
Oh, yeah.
I just
What the?
Wait, I'm there to fuck though.
Can I finish?
That's not a flex. I'm there to fuck. Hold on.
I was just stating. I was just stating, like.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
No, like, no.
I told you
I
now.
was just stating.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
How you gonna break it down for us?
Yeah.
I was trying to finish my
Hold on. Let's attack this
talking
first.
to her.
And he ain't have no green hair either.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I told you my hair is very naturally. It's always black. It's
All right,
always blonde.
hold on.
I'm wearing green hair because I sew hair,
Hold
and
on.
I'm on a
Wait, you
podcast.
two know each other?
Hold on. Keep it a bean.
To be honest, I don't.
My,
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on.
I'm not.
Hold on.
I can pull it up.
My man's here was on the site, but tell me what happened because I know what happened. But tell me what happened. Didn't you convert to
That
Islam?
was besides the point.
No. We want to
Wait,
hear
is
it.
Islam
I
girl?
did.
Yes.
I never converted to Islam. I actually come from a Islamic family. Everybody in my family is Muslim. Every single one of them. Every
Wait.
one of them.
Is this the girl that came with hijab?
Tricked us
I've
all.
never been on this show in my life.
No.
No, I don't. You don't know me.
This is crazy.
You don't know me. I was just simply stating a fact because yes, I did meet my husband on Seeking Arrangements, but we high value men are on Seeking Arrangements all the time. Is all I was trying to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm there to smash though.
Yeah, he just smashed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's fine. Just like that never happened. But
she brings a good point though.
I'm
It
saying-
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Like the same way you were on Seeking Arrangements, so is my husband.
I'm not
is
there to
he-
find a wife though.
But-
What the fuck?
That's fine. Neither was
for
he.
you, though.
Neither was he. Neither was he. But at the same time, we're all looking for what we're looking for. He probably was not on there looking for that, and neither are you, and that's okay. But moral of the story is you cannot discredit him for finding a wife on Seeking Arrangements, okay? Because all I'm saying is that he's not the only one on it. Is all I'm trying to say.
Fuck all that shit, man. Who here is on sugar site? Raise your hand. Only two. Come on.
Man, some of these girls capping.
Cap.
Bulgaria?
You didn't raise your hand, and that's cap.
We're dudes. We're there to fuck.
Yeah, we just smashed.
That's not a flex. You said who is on you said who is on a sugar daddy website.
Yeah.
So everybody. You said who? You didn't say which girl.
No,
so
I said girls.
Everybody.
Girls.
Oh, you did?
I meant
Okay,
girls, yeah.
my bad. I'm just saying.
what men are.
Stop trying to make it weird. Stop
Hold
trying to
on.
make it weird
Hold on. No,
when we're
no.
all doing the same thing.
Again?
No.
We're using it as a site to smash. That's it.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you
you're
guys
not.
are using it to smash.
You said weird.
not.
You too?
Not every man is using it to smash.
They want the
No.
splendid daddies.
I mean, they're lying to you.
And you are using it to smash, but if that's the case, and I personally feel like if you're
We did whole
the
episodes on
very
this.
much
Yeah.
so high
We did a whole
value
podcast on
man,
this.
we like at the end of the day, you guys are high value men. And I respect that, and I watch
we
you
are?
guys every day. I think that about you.
Every day?
I think that about you. So with that being
I'm a
said,
scrub.
you should be able to
You
walk on the
dirty dogs.
sidewalk and find what the high value women. So with that being said, don't all I'm saying is
Bro.
Well, I would say I would
offer
just trying
that
to smash, man.
your situation on seeking arrangement would be an example of an exception
I understand
and
that.
not the rule,
Thank you.
right? So I don't think that most people end up married having met and seeking
Right.
arrangement.
Yeah,
so
true.
I'm actually very happy that happened for you. I think marriage is great, but I think that is quite literally exceptional. But as a rule, I do think that most men are going to want to have sex,
Yeah.
and most
Agreed.
women are going for
Money,
right?
Okay. But it's her choice.
I
at the
only
end of the day.
no. I only
No,
said that.
I'm just trying to paint a real picture. 'Cause I don't think I don't want everybody running and seeking an arrangement looking for marriage.
Please don't.
That's all I'm saying.
It's not realistic to be honest. To be honest, I am very grateful for my husband. Okay, he is handsome. He got money, like everything. But all I'm saying is that when I said that, like, oh, I'm in my husband on seeking arrangements, to the left side, it was kind of
Because it never happens.
Yeah, I understand that, and I was just trying to remind him that, like, he be on there too. So
Yeah, Mara.
I love my man.
No,
okay,
this
so
is
we're
the-
not
hold on, hold on,
we're not
bro.
gonna look crazy.
Hold on. Look.
Okay.
Look. Let me be
Because
clear about this. Number one, I don't remember you. Number two, I get hundreds of messages on that website.
I
Number
didn't
three.
message you. You messaged me.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay.
Number three,
Yeah.
I messaged a bunch of girls. That's why I don't remember you. And then number three,
I'm sure you do.
I am a professional womanizer. I've spoken about this many times.
I see
I
that.
tell guys all the time, you seeking, use Bumble, all that shit.
Tinder,
so
everything.
you're trying to put me on blast, and it's a big L for you. You're trying so hard right now.
I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm just saying when I was talking about my husband,
No,
you
you
on
did.
the other
You tried.
side, I was trying to
Because
put
we're
him on
there for
blast.
different reasons. I'm not there
Well,
to find a
that's
wife.
a matter of perspective.
I think
Okay,
that's what
because
she's
I
trying
was
to
not
get
trying to put you on
example,
blast.
yeah.
I was just simply saying
So then
how
what-
I felt.
why
So
mention
you,
it?
so you feel like you were just defending your husband because you felt like his worth
it
was
has
being
nothing to do with
diminished.
you. Yeah, you. When I said that, you were kind of like, So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, hold up now.
Yeah, because that's
You know
weird
what I
to
mean?
find your wife on Seeking. And then you try to put me in the same frame as him as trying to find my wife on Seeking. Fuck wrong with you? That's not me. What is wrong with you?
Listen, I'm going to be the Oprah here. I think it was a miscommunication.
Yeah, okay.
I will say, first and
agree.
foremost, I respect any woman that is defending their husband because let me tell you, I will turn into a bear if someone says I'm my husband.
Exactly.
Secondly, I think that the point that he was trying to make wasn't actually to disrespect your husband. He was just saying that, like, it's wild to consider a guy that would go on to seeking arrangement looking for a wife, and I think that's valid. You had an exceptional situation. You love him. He is also correct to say that that's not a typical
Yeah, it's
situation,
crazy.
and men should not and normally do not go on to seeking arrangement. You basically lottery ticket. You know what I mean?
And it's my apologies if I like said anything wrong. I just kind of got like
I
that's
get- yeah,
my
I
man.
get- it's instinct, it's
So
an
when it
instinct.
comes to him, I'm like,
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
okay, like, you know,
I got both
that's
of your
it. That's
both of
it.
your points.
It
in that.
is nothing against you.
Yeah.
I was just simply
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. You're looking at Candace here, man.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta say it, nigga.
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta
say it,
facts. You
nigga.
lucky.
You gotta say it.
People say
I told you
always
get
go
the
to
fuck up
war.
out of here, man.
I want to see his profile picture on
I was just simply
Like,
stating
I
a
get it.
fact.
I get it. I get what was
That's okay. That's okay.
Nah, because we've been real transparent about using SA just strictly to get on there and use it as a dating site, smash some chicks, whatever it may be, and you try to put me in the same box as your
Yeah,
husband.
Now, so question:
Like,
Do
fuck outta here,
do
man.
you guys want to get married or no? Like you two,
Oh,
like
us.
not two. You don't talk to each other, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
in general.
Oh, yeah, but I would have multiple wives.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that driven by faith? Like, are
Yeah, I grew up Muslim, so
Okay.
like it's a thing. I mean, I'm not the best Muslim,
my
but
brother.
Is it mostly Muslim or is it equal?
and would
thing,
you
though?
want wives for like the same reason that Muslims take wives?
yeah, you would want multiple children, yeah.
Okay.
And then also you get bored of just one girl.
So it's more
not
ego
the-
than Muslim?
Personally.
Misogyny. And that's
Personally.
why I don't want to get married.
What does that have to do with
That's why. That's
being
exactly
Muslim?
why.
What?
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
They take multiple wives.
I understand that, but like the. Never mind.
No,
no, it's fine.
No. I want to hear that because you're.
No,
I don't know anything
because
about
I'm like I said, I grew up in a Muslim household. I also don't like to talk to religion with strangers that I don't know because we might have like some type of like miscommunication. So that's why I said I'm just gonna shut up because like I said, it's my religion, so it's kind of like what, you know what I mean? But that's why I'm just like gonna back out of that conversation.
Bro, your hair is green and it's out and your titties are out. What are you talking
What
about?
does that have to do? What does that have to do with what I just
That's
said?
haram as hell.
Haram.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm the best Muslim, but goddamn, like that's just crazy.
So, how is it haram to get on to a podcast and blatantly disrespect the same women you claim to because in Muslim society, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to be quiet because
Can
like
somebody just tell me what haram? Because I see people always saying that.
It's forbidden. It's like forbidden.
It means forbidden.
It's like
Like that.
forbidden. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that in? What, like, does it mean forbidden in what
In
language?
the religion, in Arabic. It means like pretty much forbidden.
It's like no hijab, like being a whore. Yeah.
Forbidden. Okay.
Okay, we can move on, man, because you just want to.
Yeah, she's just trying to start some shit.
So for me, I think personally speaking, I've had great experiences with women. I love women, but I don't know if I want to get married again. I was married before, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I will say,
What didn't work out like about the wife?
well, she had a kid, and I was too, in my opinion, too focused on success. And I didn't want to put time towards someone else's kid. So I said, you know what, this is not working out for me.
Well, part of that's natural too, by the way, biologically, like
Yeah.
men not wanting to take care of something that's not theirs. There's a lot of interesting science behind
So
that.
I chose either that family or my success, and I just chose success. But yeah, I mean, again, if I meet somebody, it may change in the future, but for now, I'm just like living life, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm always so interested in everybody. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so nosy. I ask way too many
No.
questions.
You're good.
Like,
You're
I'm
good.
always just
Was
like,
there
I want to know more.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask besides the dog walking and the?
That threw me for a loop. Yeah. I want to talk to you. I'm interested.
I would say personally, I believe that if a woman have one person that she's in arrangement with and he's taking care of her, right? That's way much more better than banging random dudes in the club.
Are you on any
No.
websites?
No, that brings another question. Why would I date someone old with money when there are so many young guys with money?
How did you meet
'Cause
your
they're easy.
ex? The one that stole his
dating
car.
We met on dating apps, and I think dating apps are something great because I would personally not date someone from my work. I would not date someone from my gym. And if I want to expand my circle, dating apps is an easy way to meet new people who are in different industry, they have different interests. That's the future for me.
Why did he take his car back?
Yeah, why would he do that?
Can I ask?
Because he wants me back, but
whose name was the car in? That's my question. Is it in your name? His name? Damn.
Yeah. So, question, because you said that you put a man first, and then fun, and then a career, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. So, what are you actively doing to keep your man? I mean, if he's taking his car back, you must have fucked up.
I left him, but I kept the car.
Why'd you leave him?
Honestly, I didn't felt like this is my one and only, and I want to have kids with him. I believe that I'll meet a person that I want to spend my whole life with.
So you wanted to keep the car after you left him?
Of course, it's a present to me. Like if I make a present to
That's
you.
why I respect women in the East. Because like this is very honest about like I am here to take your stuff and goodbye. Yeah. Makes sense.
So you just didn't feel like he would. What made you say that he wasn't gonna be the one?
It's just a feeling. I do believe that I have a certain qualities that I want the man to have.
What
And
did he
if
not
I
have? What did he not have that made you say no?
A little bit of this Eastern European spirit, I would say.
So you don't think before you bought the car, you could have told him that? Before you bought the car for you? Say, hey, listen, buddy, you know what?
honestly-
This is going good and all, but you're not my type.
Honestly, I think
Before the car?
it takes a few years to live with someone and being in a relationship to actually get to know this person
Yes.
and have an idea, do you see your future with him or not?
I'm confused. You said he doesn't have an Eastern European. Well, explain that. What does that mean?
So I would say I'm very dominant in my character,
Okay.
but I'm also very submissive. And then
And I'm a
that
smart retard.
That sounds
Doesn't make sense, bro.
I'm not gonna be submissive to every man on the street. You
Okay.
need to show me that I can be guided by you, so I can be submissive. Because if every guy on the street is like, do this, and I'm like, yes, sir, like, where is my character? I treat everybody the worst, and then only the strongest survive.
Amen.
Oh,
I agree.
Honestly, Myron, she's Russian. Get her. She's Russian, bro. Get Russian.
Yeah, if
Oh
he
my
does,
God.
he does. Fuck it, yeah. Bro, what the hell?
Chris from
Yeah,
Rumble.
Shout out to Chris. Candace, that's CEO of Rumble right there. Shout out to you, Chris.
Oh, hey.
Candace, what do you think about Rumble as a platform? What do you think
I
about
love
Rumble?
them. I know Chris. I
You know
know
Chris?
Chris. Yeah,
Okay.
we've done an event together in DC. He's great. And his
Awesome.
vision is
Shout out to Chris,
amazing.
man.
He's here in Miami, right?
He should be here soon, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And then we'll do questions for the girls.
Oh, they have questions for Candace?
Yeah, for Candace.
Okay, because I know she's got it. You got to dip out soon, right?
Yeah, I'll take some questions
All right,
before I
let's do
dip.
it.
Let's do it.
From
I'm an
ladies.
open book. You guys have been an open book, actually. Very productive conversation, I think. Very productive.
Okay.
I'm so shocked that Ms. Bulgaria.
I won't even sleep about the dog
Bulgaria,
walking.
Hey, you'll be surprised. Married couples do it too.
You walk 2 dogs at the same time. You're like a.
No, I'm just saying, like
Okay.
within their relationship, you'd be surprised what people want to do.
This
Like
world.
people are just, especially in the Black community. That's what I really love
What?
helping. Yes,
Black community getting
Yes.
dog walked the most?
That's
I didn't say not necessarily dog walk, but
No,
you'd
we
be
don't.
surprised.
That
sound like white
with-
people acting.
with- no, I've had couples that want to, because I do swingers parties as well. So it's
But
like,
not the dog walking. That's
no, not the
that's
dog walking. With,
always
with
been-
Black people. No, no.
Is it normally
it's been mostly
Caucasian?
yes.
And you want a man?
Yes.
Well, listen, man. You
From
need
the
help.
mountains of Caucasus.
So, guys, this is a very anonymous questionnaire. So, if you want to raise your hand and say because you wrote the question, it's fine. You can. Do you think that being a woman with conservative values these days makes you miss on opportunities from the new? Who wrote this shit, man? This shit's terrible.
For the new here, I'll read it.
Okay, yeah, good.
Okay.
I don't know what you're saying in the background.
Six makes you miss out on opportunities from the new life opportunities, and what if it doesn't work with the man that you sacrificed it? Missing new potential wife or life
I'm
opportunities.
talking about cash flow.
Yeah, I think I thought it was you right around here. I started putting your head. Yeah, I was like, yes,
Holding the
this
strong
is.
understand what you're saying.
No, I do not feel like I'm missing out at all. Actually, I think that getting married was the first time that I felt like my whole life came together and I knew my purpose, and having children, like I was like, nothing else matters, you know. And I always want women to unlock that in life, because when you realize, like, I think before, you just don't know what you're doing. You just don't know what you're doing. You're trying to stay alive. You're trying to pay rent. You don't know who you are. And then when you meet your person, you become the most secure that you will ever be in your entire life. Like we were talking about this earlier on the show, where it's like, you can't take anything from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I don't care what the internet thinks, nothing, because when your life is in order and your family life is in order, like, you have everything. You have everything. So
That was sound.
Okay.
Do you believe someone can truly change once they find God or religion, even if they have a promiscuous past? Alexis?
yes, I actually was thinking about that. Can you remind me of your name?
Enola Blaze.
Nola?
Enola Blaze. My real name's Kayla.
Kayla.
Yes.
So I was thinking about that with Kayla, because I had a former porn star on my show, and you should definitely watch that episode. And she transformed her life. She has kids. She's married, and she just came to her faith. And it was a really interesting conversation to talk about, you know, the industry, same thing, drug addiction, everything. And then she just gave up her life to God, and you know, met somebody at church who just wanted to know more about her. She was very open about, you know, her life and where she came from, and now she has like 3 kids. You know,
Damn.
she's been married to him for years, and what brought them together was faith. And I think that it is such a strong tenet, and people turn away from it so much. But what God can do in your life when you give up your life to God, I've seen it happen. If you want to see a miracle, turn to faith.
Wow.
And I want that for you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you, Kayla.
Thank you.
Just hopefully she don't go back. Okay.
She won't. She's been sober for 3 years. She's got this.
What
I
advice do
believe
you?
in you.
Thank you.
Sorry. What advice do you have for young women who turn to OnlyFans for solely financial reasons? What else could they do for money?
Literally anything else. You're not going to have a life of comfort. You're not going to have a life of like whatever you see on Instagram. I mean, I slept on friends' couches. I actually had a friend, ironically, in Miami who, like, we were best friends all through high school, went to a club one night, and our luck somehow ended up with, like, meeting, you know, Wyclef and Lil Wayne, and she just turned the whole life. And I remember I was so broke, and she was living in like a condo in Miami. We were in our early 20s, and I was visiting her coming from school, and she gave up school, you know, sleeping with everybody, Drake, you know, but she was living in, like, you know, imagine I'm like 20 years old, and I was 19, I think, and she was living, it just looked like she had so much, you know. And
Where's she at now?
well, I'm gonna update you on her story real quick, right? And she was so innocent, but then she just was effing everybody, and every rapper was paying for her. And I remember vividly crying on the phone with my friend named Devin, and I was just like, it's so unfair. She has everything, and it's like, if only I just slept with this guy, like I could have everything that he has. And he said, Candace, if you think that in 10 years your life is not going to be better than hers, you're out of your mind. Promise you, stop being friends with her. After I just couldn't look at her do this to her life anymore. And 10 years later, almost to the day, I was with Charlie Kirk. We walked into the Four Seasons Hotel in Los Angeles, and she was the hostess.
Wow, working.
Oh, shit.
So it's, you make a deal with the devil, and then
Who recognized who
guess
first?
what? We were
immediately
literally
recognized.
best friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Like inseparable sisters, and like the temptation, the money, the whatever from that one night. And she threw herself at the rappers too. Like it wasn't like it was Wyclef Jean. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like he was being like, she threw herself at him, whole thing. And it was wild. And actually, funny enough, then I went and started working out of school, and I was working in private equity. And my boss got married, and he wanted to get Wyclef Jean. So I hadn't seen Wyclef since and then I saw him, and he said to me, I'll never forget this, in the elevator, I am so proud of you for where you ended up in life. And like, because he just knew that I was the friend that said no.
Wow.
She was a friend that said yes. And so when I say this stuff to women, I understand how easy it is, and I understand how hard it is to like get off your feet. And I was the person crying, being like, oh my God, it could be so easy. But I'm telling you, like, it's just not worth it, Like, it's not worth it. The person that you can attract, there's just so much more to life. And I want all of you guys to just like hear that message and know that like you just don't have to like live in the fast lane, live in the slow lane.
Isn't that crazy?
We need to clip that and send that to
Yes.
every girl that's
Can I ask her a
21 that wants
question?
to be a bottle rat and do all this like 304 shit.
By the way,
Real talk, man.
we had a girl on the show from Brazil. Remember, she was considering OnlyFans. Well, guess what? She did it. She made one. I wish she was here to hear that conversation, because she made her OnlyFans like 2 days ago.
Is being broke, it feels so permanent when you're in
By the
it.
way, I didn't buy it. Her friend told me. That's all I know.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying, Candace? Sorry.
Just like
may I
when
ask
you're
you a
being
question?
broke,
I'm
when you're
sorry.
broke and you're in it, it feels like it's just like, how am I ever gonna like get out of this? But I also tell people, because my faith is intact, that looking in the retrospect, every single challenge that God gives you, like He picks you uniquely for those challenges. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for being broke. I'm so grateful for like when I was sleeping in my car, sleeping on someone's couch, sleeping in someone's closet, like just trying to like stay alive in New York, because I know that it was like His perfect design to have me go through those experiences, because there was something bigger at the end of that, where like now I can speak with authority when I'm like talking to Destiny, and he's like, are you lying about being poor? It was the dumbest question I've ever had. It was so dumb. But I can speak with authority because I've been there. I'm not saying this, I think I'm better than you. Like, I know what options face a woman when they're young, but don't do a deal with the devil.
I love that you said there's a choice, because there's a choice. Women choose some of these bad choices.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your advice for a young married woman?
Don't read that. That looks really bad. I wrote that.
Trust me, I'm having a hard time with these. Who wants to keep her marriage strong?
Put faith at the center of your marriage. Honor him, respect him. Like, it's so funny because I'm such a bull in, like, people think of me as such a bull in the media, but like the only person I listen to is my husband. Like, he's the only person that can get me to change my mind or see a different perspective. And it's just because of the deep respect that I have for him. And like, I just would never. Like, he leads. Let men lead would be another thing. Like, that's, men like to lead, and
The right man.
yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't be in a situation where I would
Yeah.
want to lead a man. Like, doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
make me comfortable. Like, let him lead.
I just I always followed you and your presence in general, because I did know that you came from a similar, not a similar situation, but I do know you came from like a hard situation, and I came from a hard situation. I grew up, I was homeless until I was 13, 14 years old. I was, whatever. And so that's why I took so much from you and everything you say, which is why I wanted to ask you that question, because I did notice, even though you don't talk a lot about being married, I do notice that there is a ring on your finger, and you carry yourself in the presence of a woman who is satisfied and happy and accomplished in life. And I just want to know, like, what can I do to be that? What can I do to be for my husband that woman that I feel like you are for me? And that might sound kind of creepy or a little bit weird.
I think honestly, it's all about honor and respect. And like, it seems crazy to say this, but the Bible, man, you read it and you're just like, man, this had to have been written by God, because it just works. And it talks about that, about letting men lead. And people have, sadly, over the years, just made that seem like it was something that was bad, by pretending it meant like, oh, women are serving husbands and, and they're miserable and things of that nature. But when you pervert the word, when you just pervert the word, period, your life kind of becomes perversion, and so I think just, respect yourself, obviously, but respect your husband and honor him.
And put away the tits.
I would. What'd you say, Chris?
Put away the titties.
This nigga, bro.
He likes my titties. Actually, he's watching this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch this.
And sure
and
was
then he's
50K people watching
he's
too.
probably gonna. That's fine. Only one of them put a ring on my finger, so that's the only person I care about. That's it. As long as he's okay with my outfit, then everybody else should be okay because he stood at an altar and vowed to me before God.
All right, just go to the next question.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
would say good question, but that's about it. Okay, next one. What is the best advice you give to a woman in her 20s?
Me.
Was that was you?
That was me.
Cool.
My best advice I give to women in their 20s is to
Upcoming to their
know
30s.
is to know that the 30s are better.
Okay.
Because I think that like when you're in something again, like if there seems like there's such permanence, and I hated my 20s because it was nothing but anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't have any money. I don't have a husband. I don't have anybody I can trust. It's just the most anxiety. Like it's sold to you like you're gonna be so free. It's like freedom, like that kind of free. It just sucks. Like and the best chapter for me has been my 30s. I love it. Like I absolutely am loving the 30s as I know who I am. I know who I'm not. I have a man, a family, and finally I'm like it. The 30s felt like a big exhale.
I'm sorry, let me just add a part 2 to my question. What kept you going in your 20s? Because like you said, you've been through a lot of stuff. And this is stuff that I'm also learning about. I'm sorry. This is also stuff I'm also like learning about you just from seeing you and stuff. But what kept you going? What kept you motivated to keep on going in your career path?
Yeah, I think honestly it was just me being stubborn because there were definitely moments, and I do wonder like what I don't know. I really don't know. Like when I had those moments, like why I kept going. I think I probably started with a chip on my shoulder, like just to prove that I could do it and I could be something different. Like having a mom that didn't graduate high school, like a dad and feeling like every bet was against me. So it probably started with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder and just wanting to prove the world wrong. That damn Kanye song, right? Power.
Yeah,
It really,
Power,
it effed me up.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucked you up.
I have Kanye trauma. But yeah, I think I was motivated just to prove people wrong, to prove the statistics wrong. And then, I don't know, I just kept wanting to climb. I just never let go of that, like, I want to do this, I want to get out of debt, I want to do this, like, what else can I do? And I was always looking for an opportunity, always, like, making friends and, willing to work harder. Like, I always knew, like, I'm going to outwork you, so if it's between you and me, they're keeping me. You know what I mean?
Thanks. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
have a question, Candace, because you said 30s are better. Would you say being a mom and having a husband is the largest component as to why the 30s is better? Because that pressure to find a husband that you love, admire, and respect, and having a family, and would you say that's like the largest component as to your fulfillment in your 30s?
Yeah, what I would say is, I'm speaking specifically for women.
Okay.
I actually do think it is harder being a woman when you're growing up. It's just so much you got to deal with. I mean, you're like, am I going to get boobs? Like, am I going to have, like, it's like just so much.
A lot of distractions.
Yeah,
Of
like just
distractions, man.
everything. Like being a young woman, it's very anxiety inducing where you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Also, society's pushing you to do things that you don't actually naturally, biologically want, right? Be like a man, climb the ladder. Like, it's just like what's being blared at you that you have to do is actually not your natural inclination of what you would want to do, or like this, like the message that's blaring is counter to women, really. So feminism just is making us even more anxious because we're doing jobs that we don't even want to effing do, but we're like, we got to be bad just like men. And so I think that the best part of that is, like I said, the exhale and being able to release it, because, and this is again, if you do, get married and establish and go back to tradition and stop fighting your biology, and realize that, like, actually everything you were sold in school and through the media is a lie and it's counter to what's actually going to make you happy. And when you recognize that and you pursue tradition and honor and respect, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I made it, because you know why? I have a family. I have my family. I am loved unconditionally. And like, so you lost, world,
I found it interesting because you mentioned that earlier, that you have 2 sons and you have a husband, and then, Fresh asked you, how do you deal with the hate? And you were like, hate? I don't give a fuck. Like, I got a family at home. I got that stable rock. And I think if, like, more women had that, they wouldn't care about social media so much. They wouldn't care about what their friends think. They wouldn't care about all these distractions that come into a woman's life that kind of take their mind off of what's very important. And I found that very interesting because, like, if we asked the male influencer that maybe that he didn't have a family, they'd care, like, oh, my image, my status, whatever. But for a woman, it's like, I got a family. I don't go fuck.
Right.
So I found
By
that very
the way,
interesting.
Chris from Rumble one more time says, 50K everyone. Thank you, Candace, for doing the show.
51K.
Our team at Rumble loves what you do.
Shout out to Rumble, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Candace.
50K live viewers, 51 on climbing. That's amazing.
All right. A lot of people watching.
We're going to wrap it up soon because Candace has to go.
Yeah.
Do you plan to pursue public office or presidency at all?
I never say never, but what I will say is that, like, love my life in the home, and I just don't see why I would invite that kind of chaos unless I really felt like my country needs me and there's nobody else and this is a sacrifice. But I think people that want that, like, you have to be a certain kind of person and probably not a great person. If you like wake up and you're like, I just want to be the president, like, it's like, I don't know if that's like a good person, like personality
I'd
wise.
vote for you.
Thank you.
Me too.
Right now I'm just running behind toddlers, I promise you.
I'd vote for you so quick.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do one more. I know who this is from. Would you ever do celebrity boxing at all?
Wait, who's from Fresh?
Of course.
Dun, dun, dun.
I would not do celebrity box. Oh, you know what? Actually, it depends because there's a few celebrities I like to box.
Okay.
So, did you say Nikki?
I meant Cardi.
Who would you fight for?
Who's number one on the hit list, Candace? Who's number
I'll
one?
tell you who's number one on the hit list. Zelensky. I will punch
shit.
Zelensky straight in his face. The money you are taking from Americans right now, dude, Zelensky can get it, okay?
Yeah.
And I would definitively whoop his ass. Like, he's just, I mean, like, just like the audacity.
He's a small guy.
Like, just, yeah, he's obviously a small guy. And the audacity to keep demanding that we all go to work to support whatever he's doing in his little corrupt circle. He's the most punchable face I've ever seen. So it would be Zelensky.
What about a girl?
I don't really feel like there's any girl that I feel like I dislike enough that I want to. It's usually people that are just like lying to the American people, and I'm just like, ooh, I just want to punch you. I don't think. I mean, is there a girl that I have beef with?
A rapper?
No, like it's not even. There's no rapper that I feel.
It could be any other public figure or anything like that.
Like, I have hope. I always say I have hope for Cardi B. Like, I want her to like just
There we
change,
go.
like stop rapping about her vagina. You know, like you
Right.
made it. You don't have to do that.
Stop rapping about that.
Like, is she?
I served her. I actually served her twice. She's so mean.
no.
There is
Should
no
I
hope
hope
for the
so?
hopeless.
So mean.
Cardi B versus Candace Owens, 2025.
I don't know. I can't right now off the top of my head think of any
pushing that, man.
woman
She a black queen, man. Come on now.
that I reserve that kind of ire for at the moment. But Zelensky, dude.
He gets it.
No, I agree with you on that one, man. You're stolen so much money from us. Cool. So
We have chats or no?
we
Chris?
can read the chats and we're gonna close this out
Yeah.
because Candace got to go, guys. She's had a long day. She had to debate Destiny earlier.
Yes.
That's a pain.
That's
It
tough.
wasn't even a
That's tough.
debate. He was just debating himself. He was just going in circles and debating weird things where I'm like, out of state tuition is 30K. He's like, no, it's not. It's gonna be contrarian. Let me look it up. And then I'm like, and he's like, it's 30K. And then he was like, oh, well, that's just out of state. And I'm like, that's what I said. I think you're talking so fast you can't even hear yourself. And you're keep like moving. What are you even debating? Like, do you really care this much about like the price of out of state tuition? Like, I asked him, I said,
He's
what
a
do you
professional
actually...
contrarian.
Yeah,
is
I'm like,
what he
all
is.
you're just doing is like whatever someone says, you say the opposite, like a chat GPT. You know? I'm like, it's raining. He's like, it could be snowing if you're sitting outside or something. I'm like, okay, what do you? Is that mean anything to you? Like, have some substance. You know, you're a 35-year-old man.
I
kept
respect
saying,
Destiny. I
like,
get
you're
along with
35,
him, but
dude.
he's definitely a professional contrarian.
Yeah,
I've told
and
him this a
I
million
can
times. You
respect
argue to
any
argue,
man-
Destiny. Goddamn
And
it.
if he was 20, I would be fine with it. But I'm just like, you're a 35-year-old man, dude. Like, believe something. Right? I don't even care if something I disagree with. Say it with some hair on your chest. Get out of these, like, this outfit that you're wearing. You're dyeing your hair. It's like, this is not 35-year-old man shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't end well. I think he got pretty upset. But I just, you know, I wish him well. I want everybody to find substance in their life. But at 35 as a grown man, 2 marriages, open marriages, it's like, you just, you gotta. No, I'm not even trying to disrespect him. It's just a fact. That's a
divorcing,
Wikipedia
right?
page fact. You know? And it's like, listen, people don't follow people and don't listen to people whose lives you wouldn't want. That's what I would say to everybody. And he plays to young people who just want somebody to reinforce their bad ideas. And I'm never going to do that because he did comment on me doing something like this and was like just defending people that had bad lifestyles. And I'm like, why would you want girls to have a bad lifestyle? You're pretending that I'm the monster. I'm sitting across from these people saying like, you're worth more. You can do better. No matter what you've done, your life can change. Don't do this.
Yeah.
And you think you're the hero for being like, oh, Candace doesn't understand. Maybe these girls is what they want. It's like, no, you're a predator in my book. Like, you know that this isn't going to be how women, like, it's not going to fulfill their lives in a positive way. So, anyways, that was a little sidebar just to like say, don't follow people that are just being contrarian. Like, make sure they actually are giving you some substance.
I will say this. I've made jokes. I say, you know, women shouldn't be in leadership roles. They shouldn't be in politics. But I will make
one exception.
One exception. I think, Candace, you need to do something in the political world because more women need to hear your message. Yeah. And the reality is, unfortunately, men, we can't get through to women the same way. We speak in a certain way where just even before, you're able to interpret what I said and you're able to interpret what she said and you're able to marry the two and let her be happy, whatever it may be. And I think it's very important that there's a female voice that has some logic and reason, etc. And women a lot of times don't want to hear what we got to say.
Right.
Yeah.
We need someone that can speak to them, and I think you should really think
And
about getting into
also,
office.
as men,
I genuinely mean that. I'm very
we respect
serious.
your opinion, which is crazy.
Yeah,
We don't
like
respect our own
no,
opinions.
Candace, like
Well,
really.
I just respect men. I'm like, we're different, you know. And I think so much women are trying to change men or to tell men that they're not good. I'm like, why are we doing that? Like, let men be men, you know.
Yeah, I think your message needs to get out there to women because they'll listen to you before they listen to us.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I
That's
think
right.
you'll be able to reach way more women. I think from a political standpoint.
Yeah, we can.
You need to get in there. You need to get in there.
That's why I asked that
Yeah, we just
question
smashed it
about
anyway.
public
Yeah.
office.
What's something you never noticed about yourself until someone else told you? IRS.
Me? For me? Is that for me? I can
guess,
answer.
yeah. Go,
My
Candace.
cousins, dude, they always diss me the whole time. And one of my cousins told me I look a little like the alien emoji, and I can't unsee it.
What the?
She did. Cousins are so rude. And she was like, you look a little, and I'm like, I do kind of like the alien emoji, actually. It's weird.
Fresh Smooth. What is a creature next to Fresh? Anyways, rating from the couch. God damn, y'all are assholes. Hat Hooligan 1, Alexis 6. Rating from Fresh. Leprechaun 2. Pain and Gain 1. You let him hit it raw 2. God damn. Burnt Animal 3. Unpaid Candace 4. Jehovah Witness 4. LaQuisha 2. Plastic Face 3. God damn, y'all are some assholes.
God, how high do the rating systems go?
1 to 10.
1 out of 10.
God, I was only a 4?
Yeah.
No, they didn't rate you.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah. Major shout out to the classy and intelligent Candace O. Being on Fresh and Fit. I totally loved reading your book. Blackout, are you working on another book anytime in the future?
Yes, I'm actually in the edits for my second book, and it's for women.
Boom.
It's for women and men, but it's about everything we're talking about right now. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Like, I wish there were more women. Like, what do we got? Sexy Red, Cardi B. Like, these are the women that women look up to. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like, we need
City
more
girls.
women that are telling the truth. Like, this is what you need to fucking prioritize. This is what you need to do. This is what you should be valuing. This is what's going to bring you real happiness. Feminism is a lie. They ain't going to listen to me when I say it. They're just not. So, yeah.
Lord Gaines.
Lord Gaines. For the woman that told her sob story, you act like you're here to share your story when in reality you are here with no broad trying to promote your OnlyFans. This is why the trad life doesn't work in 2024. Can't save hoes more than 8 bodies stat. God damn, nigga. Ouch.
I'm
Statistically
against
cause
bras.
divorce.
I
Yeah.
don't think women should wear bras anyway.
I agree.
Okay. How many more do we
It's
got,
not good
guys?
for you.
Huh?
Like 16? Like 16.
Candace, if you got to go, we can.
That's
we
okay.
can.
I'll let you get
sure?
your questions. Yeah, it's
You
not.
sure?
It's going to be an extra 5 minutes. It's not a
Okay,
big deal.
I'll fly through these then. Big Things Juan goes, fellas, Candace, this is the one of the best ones I've seen. Also, this is the most cat panel I've ever seen for Miss 18-year-old. Please don't follow these women. There's still hope for you. Big up the FNF. Chris, you look like Terrence Howard.
Actually, I can kind of see it.
God damn, man.
The dark version.
No one say they roast us too.
Yeah.
Go Get It goes, hey, shout out to FNF and your guest star. Question for the panel: would you rather have 100% of $100 or 10% of 100,000 in the realm of stocks? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'll ask that one in the next one. The Sim Police Academy goes, Candace, hot gal, Owens, please give these delusional glorified mattress actresses that work shoddy respectfully. I think she did it in a way that they'll be able to take
Eloquent
it in.
way, very eloquently.
Much nicer than me.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work when I call them bimbos. It's much better when Candace does it. Bender the Offender, ladies, do you think the average woman in America respects an average blue-collar man as marriage material?
No.
No, and I
No.
think that's because of their brains have been warped by Instagram.
Yep.
And what they see, yeah.
Not necessarily. I want a regular guy.
You just told us you didn't want a guy. You said you just wanted us to be a star.
Oh my god. You know. Okay.
Yeah, regular guy, 5'8", 50K per year. Can you do that?
No.
That's a regular nigga?
Okay, not 5'8".
Okay, that's a
6
regular
feet.
nigga.
6 feet and up.
6 feet and up.
It's like 2 inch
I want tall
difference.
kids.
Bro, 6 feet is like
Cream of the crop.
literally like 10% of the U.S.
I'm
population.
raising the next D1 athletes. I need to be 6 feet.
Hey guys, please do not submit any more chats.
Yeah, no more,
because we're
guys.
gonna end it, so.
Neil, Candace, why? No, bro, different rules for today, Neil. She married my bad. Never mind. Navy and pink outfit. Hit me up. Oh, the 18-year-old. Okay.
You just, bruh.
She spit on you?
Horse saliva.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
You just spit on me, dude.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
No, what'd you say? Horse saliva?
He's joking.
You want me to say it
don't
again?
worry
No, I was just asking. I just wanted to confirm what you said.
All right, man. Keep going.
First bit, go mainstream. This is the moment. Gird your loins. Let's go. Okay, from Bruce B. Shout out to you. And then found FNF 2 years ago. I've never made above 34K a year. Credit line a credit score under 500. I'm 26 now, making $90K per year. Credit score over 700. Good stuff, dude. Down 55 pounds, and my life is improving exponentially. Yes, that's what it's about.
Yep.
My son has a father that is able to properly raise and support him because of this podcast. I can never thank you two enough for the value that you bring to your audience. You two truly saved my life. And because of you, I give my son something I never had, a strong and present father. WF.
W, bro.
That
Good
means
job
a lot.
on that.
Thank you so much, man.
Good job, bro.
Spring and summer is officially amongst us, Ninja. Stay cool out there and keep chasing the bag. You 3 or 4s better keep your spoiled ass sperm infested roast beef box in the house. God damn. I'll not be outside thawing this summer. This nigga could put you next to a slushy.
Hey, that was actually a fire ass photo. I love that.
God damn. All right, OF ladies, would you rather have OnlyFans that make $200K a month or a YouTube channel earning the same amount, exact amount? And which do you think society would respect more?
YouTube.
Bro.
What is
Yo,
that? What is that?
That's me in Finland, right?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Helsinki, let's go.
Anything else? How many more?
Oh, about 10 more.
All right, she literally said, I love a man, all that, if I really like him or attracted to him like that, but bro, just want to love back. And she said, nah, nigga, I ain't your mom's. I don't like him like that, goddamn.
Okay.
Sienna, what are you doing after the show? Fresh would like to take you out for dinner, then club and back to the crib for fun time when we play our cards right. Sienna, who's Sienna again?
Who is Sienna?
Me.
Oh.
No, don't mind him.
First ball.
All right, continue on. First ball's always trying to get fresh late.
Yeah, bro.
Glad to see Candace on the show. Was dope meeting you for the first time. YBLS back in 2018 when we met. Spoke with the Trump at the White House. Great memories. W. Cloud. Damn. Okay. Candace, were you or Daily Wire took any part of the leaked video of Steven Crowder's argument with his wife?
That's one of the wildest things ever. Like, somehow there are people on the internet that think that I leaked. How the hell would I have Steven Crowder's Ring camera footage? It was leaked by that journalist, Yashar Ali,
Yes.
who I've never spoken to in my entire life. I don't.
Yeah.
The internet, the way that they come up with conspiracies, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Just because I called him out on it and said this dude's a monster after he attacked us doesn't mean that I got access to his Ring camera.
Yeah, his wife leaked it.
Yeah.
Y'all know that. You guys know the wife leaked it, and she edited it too. What else do we got here? Watching for almost 2 years, up and everything. W Fresh Fit crew. Love seeing dumb 304s get humbled. There's women in the world worth the effort, but most are not. Buy Myron's book. Okay.
Get some knowledge.
They hear you, Candace, but they ain't going to listen.
We'll see.
I don't know. I think some of the girls here might actually maybe listen. They might not listen to me, but from another woman, maybe. The Muslims love you, Candace. Watched you since day one. Also. Oh man, no, I guess they rock with you. You caught up?
Okay,
cool, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's
This
episode,
was
man.
awesome.
Thank you, Candace, for coming.
Thank you so much for sharing your stories. I love that.
Where can they find you?
Yeah, we got almost 50,000 people watching.
Follow me on Candace Owens Podcast, which is on YouTube. So you can just hit the subscribe button. And then other than that, I'm all over the internet. I think we've been trending, like I said. So we just went after Rabbi Shmuley today. Monster.
Yet again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
fuck
other than
Rabbi
that-
Shmuley.
Yeah.
Guys, check out Candace on everything, man. Check her out. I rock with her, so you guys already know her content's solid, man. We need someone like her in politics to lead the young women and keep them from astray from all the bullshit. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of Fresh and Fit, man. On Monday, we're going to have Jake Shields. We'll catch you guys. Peace.
Peace.
I ran so far.